Yeah.
So, and with that, you are shooting 2 more.
Yeah.
Should I just plant growth again?
And now, as you are now hitting, that was round 5.
Round 4.
Round 4. This is now round 5. You move 100 feet. You get to the entrance of the windmill.
Okay.
You haven't gone inside yet, but now it'd be round 6 that you guys join. But we take 2 more and knock them off. And you are at the door here on this turn. On round 5, you do all your movement. You could drop your form, but you don't have an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or you could end up 50 feet away, drop your form, and use an action to do something.
Well, like what I wanted to try to do was, if I'm running full speed as a large creature, I want to dive into the door. Like I want to dive into the house. Like,
Okay.
Try to, because I'm trying
At
to get
this
inside.
point, now on what would be round 5, trying to dive, you just don't have the distance to dive in yet. But on 6, you could be bounded in.
I'm just saying, I don't
Yeah.
want to drop form.
You could have an entrance. Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to cast something else.
No,
So,
that's fine.
okay. With that, as you bound up and all that stuff, round 6 of this combat, you guys will join. Keep track of the rounds. That is y'all's side. Y'all have done a lot there, and you've trimmed off, a decent amount already. And there's a bunch going through this meat grinder. There is a certain level and threshold at which enough of them will make a carpet for the others to pass safely. But
Terrific.
yeah, it's quite a bloody mess. But with that,
I never saw it coming because no one else has plant growth.
but you move to round 1 in here, inside, and let me do this.
Well played, well played.
Well, very well played. Inspiration is well worth it.
Don't like being this high in initiative.
And Teshin, you are up first.
Me? All right, big boy. Haste.
So we're gonna.
Oh boy.
And then I'm gonna. I got so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Not quite.
No.
So this is 5, 10, 15.
Oh, okay.
And then that would be 20, 25 there. You're like, so
Okay.
the scale's a little lower. That's a
Boink.
little exaggerated.
Cool. That would be me then.
All right. So you cast haste,
I do.
move away,
I do.
and as you are moving away, you see this fire and explosion that has affected now twice this Dominus creature. And part of it, you see part of whatever disguise spell or something like faltering and such. And you see a straight bone skeleton side of a face.
Yummy.
So, then, that's your turn. And we now go to Steve.
Got a concentration ring.
Yeah.
I had gone down the hallway, just making sure I understand where I'm at.
Right.
Because I had gone down the hallway and you said there were
Not too
several.
long.
You
Yes.
said there were a couple of doors at
Right.
the end.
So
that I-
you had a difference of going to like the bathroom on the end, and then
Takes.
to this side, there's a little hallway, and there's a little bedroom, and then there's stairs.
Okay.
So it's really like 3 other doorways, but one of them is just already open. You can see it's a goal leading you to the other.
Gotcha.
So you have a stair door that's open.
Also,
You have a bedroom door that's closed,
silence.
and you have a bathroom door
He's
that's
actually
cracked.
gonna attack.
That's a
Okay.
heavy.
Realize might still.
Yeah.
Eat that.
Cool.
I'm actually gonna get in this little. Jump on the bed and hide in the corner.
The fire is spreading, and the roof above is mostly affected and spreading that way. It's not like it's gone to the floor and going that way. The fire goes up and goes away, and it will start to engulf the whole house. So, but y'all in the first round, and right now it's localized in that kitchen and part of the living room.
You think if I spray a gallon of water, 30 gallons of water, I can help?
You're a firefighter.
Yeah, I can go fire.
Literal
With a
firefighter.
fire truck this big.
You could do that and just still have another action.
So
Making him
you
a
got to
world.
think about like the gallons and how what you're doing. That would be like taking 6 5-gallon buckets.
That's an
You know,
ESFR head, bro.
and
Like,
just
that's
all in 6 seconds.
Well, yeah,
So it's a lot.
Well, it's because it's one
And the
thing.
geyser of-
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, how fast you literally have a fire hose.
How fast can you spin? Pretty fast.
He's hasted. He's hasted. You're now doing the human sprinkler.
Could you do it twice?
You actually could.
So I'm gonna run 30 feet here and trust that Toby can figure things out upstairs on his own for now. And I will.
I mean, it's just a door, right? I can probably
Yeah.
break it down. I'm a little small, but it's just a
Cast
door.
spiritual weapon.
I can't do it twice.
No.
No, because it's an action.
You have 2 actions.
Here
You have haste,
and attack
or you can just attack and.
Peggy.
Yeah.
You can use my own symbols. My own symbols.
Gross. I missed with a natural 1. No, that's my spiritual weapon.
There's an inventory item that you can add that's like add spells.
I use it.
Oh,
I have it.
fantastic.
I had it. You told me about it.
Cool.
Fine, I miss. Everything's fine.
Hey, Zach.
House isn't burning down.
Question.
Yeah.
If I use wind wall, would that put out all the flames?
Or would it make it worse?
Or would it feed it?
Gust of wind will take it out. I don't know
Usually,
about
providing oxygen to a fire that's being suffocated because there's no oxygen flow makes it worse.
See, that's fair.
Which
It,
we
it,
know
says,
is a
it says
firefighter.
the strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. So that's what I was wondering.
If you put it through the window out, you might actually remove oxygen.
Just suffocate all of us.
And then.
This will lose either way.
I will hold my action to swing my mace at either Peggy or Dominus if they come within range.
Okie dokie. We love that.
I was just gonna try to run away and be like, no.
Haste gives you advantage on dexterity attack rolls, right?
On
On
saves.
saves.
Okay.
Not attack rolls.
His ability does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got +2 bonus AC, advantage on dex saves, and an additional action. It can be used to take the attack dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Gotcha.
And it's just one weapon attack, not just another.
I don't have extra attack anyway.
Yeah. Cool.
Only have 4th level paladin.
Well, now you have extra attack. Congratulations.
Are you concentrating on that?
I
That's
am.
why you went. Okay.
That's why I ran away.
Makes sense.
All right.
Actually, different thing. Sorry. We're going to use my action instead because I think this is an action. It's been too long since I used it.
Sorry, guys. He's slowing down the game. I'm sorry.
Yep.
What? You don't.
Definitely, totally my fault. Yeah, we're going to use an action to Twilight Sanctuary rather than holding it to attack.
Okie dokie.
Some more.
With that, as you step into place, the shroud stamps in a barrier between everyone else and these potential 2 foes. As, you know, they haven't attacked you. as for that's the end of your turn, sir.
Yep,
Also, he is invisible. So
I am
he has
invisible.
greater invisibility up.
Oh,
That's really concentrating as well.
because you did put that on before the end of last
Yeah,
session.
Walked into the
I
bathroom.
used the
Yeah.
bathroom as an excuse to go
Ha
hide.
ha ha ha. That's sick. So they just see this
Yeah.
sphere of
Just a 30
dim
foot
light
sphere just appears.
and kind of covers the brightness being illuminated by the fire inside. And we will move to Velcron.
All right. So how far is the fire raging already in this room?
It's mostly contained to the entire kitchen
Okay, so do I
and a
think,
little into the living room.
do I think 60 gallons of water will help deal with this issue.
You imagine that 30 could, given a good enough skill check.
I will.
So any skill check that you want to do for firefighting.
I can't. I imagine I can't like slay and use performance.
Roll to spray your load.
Are you sure you can't?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could.
I mean, then go ahead.
Roll to
Put on the
spray your load.
dance moves. Do the sprinkler.
Yeah, Oberon is going to get onto his back and start spinning the old geyser. That is a 19.
19. With the beautiful love that this is, I give you advantage on this roll. I have an inspiration to use on this one.
That's really bad.
So, but with a 19, it's still good.
Okay.
The beautiful jump, like full breakdance, almost like
She's doing a windmill, guys.
yeah, in the windmill.
Roll
So
to spray your load.
as you
It's an epic movement.
as you pull out your and do this windmill.
Oberon's double windmilling right now in the windmill. Windmills of third power.
And spinning around in circles on this.
Exponential growth on the windmill.
Ooh, as it is quite effective. You see nearly all of the fire get extinguished.
Cool.
It is reduced to a smoldering mess that will be harder to spread because of the wet contents of things around it. However, if left untouched, that will start to spread again given enough time.
Okay.
So there's still a threat there. It's not completely gone, but you've heavily negated it and bought yourself and everybody else a lot more of the time in this.
Okay. So I still have my haste action, so I'm going to move right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to send my great axe into Dominus.
All right. Give it a go.
That is a really good roll.
Wait, are you bad guys?
He's an undead.
Probably,
First,
probably
ask me.
vampire.
That is a 27 to hit.
That
was
will
with the other
just
party,
hit.
but
Just hit.
No,
He
no, it
introduced
hits very
himself.
soundly. It hits very soundly.
with a name that Peggy then used a different name.
Okay, fate ordains this. I'm dropping a third level smite.
The assumption is that they're working
He's an
together in
undead
some
too,
capacity.
I get bonuses.
Undead? Yes, he is undead. You get a
Okay.
bonus.
Let me. It's not in spells. It's not a spell in this version.
And
And
she
she is not,
locked us inside
or
her
he
house
is not
unprompted.
a undead.
He's not undead?
The cleaver person is not.
Oh, okay. I'll see Dominus.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The Dominus is.
Okay, so that is.
Is that 6 or 70 or 60?
So that is 5d8 plus a d12.
Oh, it's D12.
Well, it's great. I have a great axe. Alright, I have great weapon fighter, so I'm going to reroll this one. Into an 11.
That works.
Dang.
Okay.
Value.
Yeah. Just a little different.
Alright, so he takes 22 radiant damage from just the smite. And then he takes 16 from the great axe.
Got it.
That is the end of my turn.
Wonderful turn, sir. Wonderful turn.
9 temp HP at the end of your turn.
Oh, I love you.
Ha 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 ha. As now it's, you hear the sudden action springing into place down right, and and hit on these things. So now it's your turn. You're
Good.
upstairs next to this. You could try to go join the mess, or you can try to help these people.
Telepath me. You guys need me down there?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll try to break down the door. I'll try to break the door. I don't break down the door.
Do you have any tools to help with this?
It is a crowbar.
Crowbar.
The magical crowbar from before.
Mm-hmm.
We love this crowbar.
It's been passed around.
You can use advantage.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 4.
Okay. Crowbar is
That's
helpful
12.
for trying to get it through a door.
13, 15.
As you stick this in, what best is your strategy for trying to get through this door? It has hinges.
Yeah, what kind of hinges?
There look to be maybe some kind of metal or iron.
I'm just trying to figure out. I probably want to break the door jam around the lock. Not break the lock, but the jam around it.
Okay, so you you're making progress. Do you have anything else you want to do on this turn?
I mean, if I'm trying to help them out, that's really the only thing I can do right now. I don't have anything. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So you use every bit of your action, bonus action, all your efforts in this, and every bit of that ounce of gotta get them before this place. I've been told there's a fire. It's only gonna get worse, and it gets to the grain within the windmill, and it's gonna spring up like crazy. So you're, all right, cool. You're making progress, and definitely with the using movement, bonus action towards applying all that. Nothing else distracted. All your efforts. You're gonna get through this. Just doesn't know how long it's gonna take. For this, we now go to Dominus. As Dominus, freshly chopped and cleaved into, it went past this disguise and was stopped, sunk into hard metal bone-like structure. And you feel the resounding hit with this. And you can see that the only reason it applied all of its damage is because it's a magical great axe. And
So happy about one of
and
those.
as that you can see it's still kind of there, past the illusion, no damage on him. He drops the illusion. And you see a nutty, exposed, bare skeleton rib cage here in the chest area. And a wonderful, lavish, ornate coat on the outside, sleeves ruffled, and massive ruffles coming down the arms, and a hat with 3 different pieces that are coming off with little bells on the end.
Chester.
And ruffled pants that come to just above the knee, and wonderful, elegant little booties on his feet. You can see his bone knees and legs and everything else. And he carries a wand-like scepter with a similar face of his. A red gleaming eye skull. Bare bone skull with this jester cap on. As he is. This is going to be fun! And
Your outfit is beautiful. I'm taking it from your corpse.
I've been bored to death.
I haven't.
Oh, let's get cooking. Bon appetit! Boom! And
Terrifying.
he throws grease on the fire in the kitchen, engulfing himself and her, and springing the fire up in a massive flame once more, seeming to overcome the effects of what your water had been on it. His grim-like smile and cackling jaw as he tells this killing joke about bon appetit, using a nihilistic joke to one creature within 60 feet. Or you, the closest person. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's probably a fail. I got a 9.
9. You are going to fall prone in a fit of laughter.
Damn. Okay.
And you are incapacitated and unable to stand up for 1 minute.
Taught to say this laughter and grease.
This is a ability and
That's
his grease.
That's crazy.
And with this, you failed this by more than 5, so you are reduced to 0 HP instead. Your incapacitated target could repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Did 59 damage. What the fuck?
So, you are reduced to 0. Do you have Death Ward?
No. Oh, yes, I do.
You are now back at 1.
Oh,
No.
you're right. Yeah.
So, you are at 0. And at the start of your next turn, you will have to make a death saving throw. But,
No, you won't.
That's the best ability. That's really cool shit.
oh yeah, it is! Alright, no guts, no glory.
So he has no guts and he has no glory.
Shit!
That should be a day of the psychic game.
You're not here. Alright, so, dang, that's really went sideways. Alright, so with that, he is going to move and he is going to go out the front door. So he's going to go
Where?
straight that way.
He's gonna run right into me.
Eventually.
The door's locked, isn't it?
It was locked. You're right.
The cleaver.
Because we couldn't
She locked
get
it.
out.
She did. Nice. What does he want to do instead? He's a bonus action teleport called Joker's Shuffle. It recharges on a 6, but he can exchange locations with a medium or small creature he can see within 60 feet. So,
That he can see.
What stuff can he do? Damn.
he's really neat.
An action and an ability. That's crazy.
No,
Gotta be a joke, right?
No,
I
here's-
should have used mine.
Okay,
Here's the
so-
real question: does he know the door's locked? Because only Relaine knew that the door was locked because he was invisible and checked it, but he didn't tell anybody that it was locked.
I did not.
So he would have come up to it with his movement.
Right.
Ah, no sticks.
15-inch feet.
And so he's going to look, and he goes, this will be fun. And he is going to use Joker's Shuffle on Cedric. And is going to appear right next to Cedric. And take on the appearance of Cedric. There are 2 Cedrics now. And you see the images move back and forth. Cedric moves within a 5-foot span. You're not sure which is which now.
Would you know because of warding bond? Did you have warding bond?
Would I know because of warding bond?
No, warding bond doesn't give you the location of your creature. So,
But we can hit, and if Relaine takes
He's
the
still-
damage, we'll-
yeah.
that's true. You could communicate that. He could yell it out. That was Cedric!
Don't punch
So
Cedric.
you guys could try to hit him with something soft, you know?
Hit him with the geyser.
Yeah, this is fine. As this grim jester ends his turn. And we now move to where is that? I moved hers. She is. Oh, she should have gone before him. That's okay. She will go now. She/he, cleaver person, is now going to. She has a cool thing called Blood Sense. Can pinpoint the location of creatures that aren't constructs or undead within 60 feet of her. And can sense the general direction of such creatures within 1 mile of her. She looks towards the attic. No, there's another up there. And as she can sense you, Relaine, she's going to cast a Sanguine Curse on you. Yeah, we love that. You need to make a Wisdom saving throw or be cursed.
I fail.
Reroll.
Cool, thanks. It's probably still a fail.
I should have been full paladin. I should have pardon.
12.
12. I'm afraid that fails. As you see this
Yeah, but I wouldn't have my charisma on myself.
haggard farm old lady appearance drop. And it starts at her head as this illusion drops away off of her. And you see what is these writhing worms on top of this creature's head as it slowly melts away and almost like blood peeling off of the illusion and dripping down, revealing her true image.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be able to do it because I can't see you.
This is what you guys are seeing.
Is that a hag?
As
Looks like
a
it.
long, scraggly nose, blood dripping off, tattered red dress, and a gnarly cane that just looks drenched and dripping with blood. You are incapacitated, and you take one, only 6 damage of necrotic damage as your internal blood vessels rupture.
You're no longer invisible because you're incapacitated.
No, it's charmed or frightened.
All right. So as you are writhing in the pain from these blood vessels rupturing, you cannot do anything. You are incapacitated by this effect as your internal blood vessels are rupturing.
Cool.
That is only one of her things. She's going to now straight up to Relaine, who is incapacitated. And that just means you can't take actions or reactions.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that it has an advantage on you in that possible way. And is going to make some claw attacks.
Come at me.
Go for this!
25 AC, baby.
I would not be able to do the rewind time on Relaine because I couldn't see him at the time.
Right.
So
I
that's
failed
gone.
anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't really
so
matter.
nothing mattered.
So, with this, new dice, the B dice, that is going to be a 26 to hit. Does that hit?
Just
Oh, yeah. You have 26 now?
25.
25. Oh, lordy.
Very.
With this, you're going to take 18 slashing damage,
That's fine.
and you are grappled. As that happens, she is going to replace one of her other attacks with face peel. She's going to try to peel the face off of the creature that she has grappled.
Zach, this is disgusting.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
This is round 1.
It might be a rewind time, silence, and kill these people. Angle. We'll all die.
13.
13. You fail as her other claw rips into your face and starts working at peeling it away. You take 14 slashing damage, and that reduces your maximum hit points by that much. You will not regain these hit points until you finish a long rest.
Now, don't you have half damage because of Warning Bond, or is that...
No, it's
It's
Caesar.
Okay.
You also now have disadvantage on all charisma checks.
You're ugly now.
All right.
Be override, yeah.
Just nuts.
If I get up, I can heal.
That is this horrible, gruesome creature's turn. And we now jump towards the Montgomery crew here as they look at the unsettling chaos of firefighter spinning dances and fire being engulfed and a bone-cackling, joking about death jester and this worm blood-haired old witch lady and the sudden appearance of the elephant in the room. As they're, oh crap! No, we can't go out like this. We just started adventuring. They're gonna run for the door.
They didn't see Mr. Bear just go to the door and see it was unlocked. Mr. Misfits.
And he's trying to get it unlocked. He is going to make a strength check and shoulder the door. Natural 1.
That's about right.
New dice. Oh no, it's a 7. The 1 and the 7 look very similar, but the 7's a little bit larger. I love it. Alright, so with that, no luck. He goes, we may have to fight our way out of here. It's been great playing with you. And
What is that supposed to be?
Who's he been playing with?
guys,
Apparently, he hasn't fight.
guys, they've had a bet that's going this entire time.
Oh, okay.
All right. As he flips him a coin. No. I'm just kidding. Gosh, with the movement, they can get over to this weird lady creature, and oh, you got. Oh, you go high or low! And they just lunge these spears as best they can. misses high. Hits low.
Hey.
And that is
2 damage.
12.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right. We like that. So 6. As
We're using spears without polearm expert. We should have known.
yeah,
We should have known.
yeah. That's such as
Yep.
ball is life. And now we go to the swarm. They're moving, of course, and we go to Teshin.
I will use
So is
my
this round 2 because he's top of the initiative.
I'll use my Chronergy ability and use momentary stasis on.
Cedric didn't get a turn.
Cedric did not get a turn.
Oh, I never rolled his initiative. Does somebody? Do you want to play Cedric?
I can.
I mean, I don't know if you want to play 2 wizards.
That's fine.
It will help me out drastically.
I rolled a 9.
You texted me his sheet, right?
Long time ago, when a galaxy far, far.
Or was it in the Discord or something?
Look,
Did he have a D8 for Alacrity as well?
No. Oh, he does technically, but I don't think he buffed anything.
So I rolled a 14 for his
Here we
initiative.
go.
Plus 3. That's going to put him in a 17. He's going to go after Valkyron. So he would have gone before Tobias. And before Dominus here. But canonically, we're going to keep him in the same place. So whatever action you do, just have to say that he was a little panicked and didn't remember to move or
Surprise.
reposition.
Yeah.
But he can do the other actions.
Cool. He's going to cast Polymorph on. We'll do the Jester.
Okay.
The other Cedric.
That wasn't
'Cause
yet.
He knows.
That wasn't yet.
Yeah.
I would still be up at this point.
It's a
can
Wisdom
I-
save of 17.
I would still.
You
be
would
up.
still be up, so you could cut.
Okay.
All right.
It only takes -1.
Okay. What was it? Constitution, Charisma, Wisdom.
Wisdom of 17.
Okay, 17. That is.
He's gonna turn him into a little baby turtle.
Okay. Please be better.
Oh my god, yes,
Nope, it's not better. In which case, he would be taken out from this.
Pretty much.
He is so. You're back up. We're going backwards in events. So
I was at 59,
so with that, he gets churned and polymorphed. He doesn't have anything to stop it. He rolled terrible.
Cool.
He doesn't have anything to cut that. So with that, he shifts into what?
A baby turtle.
Baby turtle gets plomped down to the ground. No grease effect. Fire doesn't spring up more. No awesome jokes. No reducing you with cool abilities.
Oh, your face still didn't go off.
You're still getting your face peeled
Yeah, that's
off.
fine.
And he doesn't teleport across the room. So he's back over by the fireplace.
Wait, I have,
And
we
he's-
have tiny creatures.
And he's just a turtle.
He's just a little baby turtle.
Maybe not a turtle, but something tiny.
Here's a scorpion.
Oh yeah. There we go.
It's gonna be so fun.
It'll still be fun, but it's not as much fun for you.
Cool. Now, that's the end of his turn. Now my turn, back to my turn.
And you would have been unaffected, but your turn had already gone.
Yep.
So you're just still up.
You're chilling.
And that one was it made it different.
Does your Twilight Sanctuary go away
One
on
made it
incapacitated?
I was just about to look at that.
Cool.
I don't think
It
so,
really
because I don't
sucks.
think it's concentration.
It's not.
You did.
We'll just see if it
Any actions, fear moves with you,
That
lasts
was a
for a
good
minute,
joke.
or until you are
Yeah, so
incapacitated
it's
or
gone.
die, so it's gone.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So all that still events happen.
Cool.
Lovely.
I will.
DM quits. Hey, why did I give him polymorph? Why did I do that? So actions of my own consequences.
Yep.
All right.
You forgot about the
No,
rammies.
you have to say it over.
How the turntables.
I will use momentary stasis on the monster chick. And that's
Say that one more time. Everyone's talking.
momentary stasis. So I need a Constitution saving throw from the witch lady.
Witch lady, Constitution saving
That's a good one.
throw.
Time ability, right?
I said
Yeah.
witch
Level
lady.
6 one? Yeah.
Yeah, DC 16.
With that, that is a 17.
Ooh, I'm
I don't have
going
my
to use my reaction to have her re-roll it.
Yeah, do it.
I didn't think that that's what you were gonna say.
I mean, would you though?
A 10 succeeds.
Would you though? 'Cause
Yes.
He said
Alright.
that the Joker rolled trash, so you might
No,
not.
that one made a difference.
Okay,
Yeah, I told him. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's a silvery barge.
You don't have a thing to like have advantage against churning effects, like and shapeshifting effects on it, and
Dang.
re-rolled and got a natural 1.
Dang.
And the first roll was just one shot.
I'm thinking about how to do that before. Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Yeah, that's smart.
Okay.
That'll be end of my turn.
All right. From Teshin, we go to Steve.
I'm incapacitated.
Yes, you can't take any actions or anything like that.
Do I get to
Part
save
of the
at the end of
face
my
thing,
turn?
yeah. Part of the
Okay.
face thing is you're also stunned,
Okay.
which adds automatically failing strength and dexterity saving throws to you, and
Mhm.
attack rolls against you have advantage. So there was a few more things, but you get 2 saves. One for the Singwing Curse that's incapacitating you. Go ahead and roll a Wisdom saving throw. You need to beat a 17.
How can you tell what that is?
Because I have a cheat sheet. That is plus 7, 15.
15. So with that, you're still cursed, you're still incapacitated, but let's see if somehow in the middle of this you break off the face peel. No, you automatically
Yeah, I
fail
was gonna say
dexterity
that's
saving
dex.
throws. So you'd automatically fail it. So still having that effect of that happening.
Nothing I can do to help either.
Oh no, it doesn't happen again until she does it again. So you're chill, that doesn't matter. On her turn, you would just auto fail that effect. So
Mhm.
it's just going to keep ticking your max health down. With this, that was your turn, Steve. That one's over. And we go to Valkyron, who is not about to roll a death saving throw and
Yeah.
is about to make my life great.
Help me.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do
And then Cedric after Valkyron. So
is I'm going
get
to
ready on deck.
move behind her here. And
Y'all did great initiative, by the way.
Did I get your advantage from silvery barbs?
You did.
Okay. And I'm going to attempt to use Raffle Smite on her.
Let's go.
That is a 26 to hit. And then I'll roll the advantage, see if I hit that 20. Nope.
Definitely hits.
You get another action as well. So you could have saved your. Oh no.
The spell doesn't go away even if I miss.
Right.
So, for one thing, I need a Wisdom save from her. DC's 15.
Okie dokie. Gojo die, don't tell, fail me now. Yeah, Gojo die,
Gotcha.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're coming back.
You get another attack.
I'm doing damage real
I
quick.
understand it now.
Alright, so she takes. That is. 15. So she takes 15 slashing damage and 4 psychic.
Okay.
And then I'll do my other attack from haste. That is a 15, so 23 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. That's a 2, so I get to re-roll that. That's a weapon.
That's putting in work right now.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
15. I'm gonna drop a second level smite on her too. For fun, please.
That is 18 additional damage from just those 2 rerolls. From we had 10 from one, and then 8 from the
You're my
second.
new favorite pizza place.
Alright, so she takes 27 damage, 15 of it slashing, and 12 of it's radiant. And that'll be it, my turn.
Yeah.
Actually, I will not use my bonus action as Raffles Knight, so you're chilling. Can't help you.
Get some help.
That's fine.
You have a million HP, you're
I
chilling.
don't suppose she had any concentration checks.
Nope.
Yeah,
There's no spells in effect.
I know.
She even dropped her disguise self, so.
Nothing to counterspell, you know.
Wait till she. I could do something disgusting.
Gross.
I want this to work. Alright, Cedric's up.
Well, I don't know what cantrips he has, but he's just gonna cast one of those on the lady.
Cantrip, he has Shocking Grasp. Control Flames, Mending, and Shape Water.
Cool. He's gonna take the dodge action.
He does so.
That's it.
Does he go anywhere or stay there?
Now he's staying in the corner.
I'll say he's magic missile, you can love a few of
He
those.
doesn't.
Bro.
I'm not getting in melee either.
That's totally fair.
He's got polymorph concentration. Actually, you know, he's gonna run in this room with me.
Run away.
We're playing smart.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything instantaneous except for Fireball.
Yeah.
That's damaging.
Oh, let's do that.
I'm gonna have a talk with him later, but it's spell selection. That's it for him. And he's still taking the dodge action though.
You always told me it doesn't matter what the condition, Fireball applies to everything.
I never said that.
Why'd you lead with it then?
It's already well done. Don't burn it.
And you said there was no windows on this house anywhere.
No, there are.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
not very accessible or easy or
Cool.
thinking about for egress means. Like, just think like, if I spent 3 rounds, I could worm my way through this tiny window kind
What
of
if
thing.
you're lit?
You could vortex warp
Yeah,
from
much better
outside.
chance.
No, that's almost more dangerous outside at this point.
There you go.
Um,
Now,
that's it.
that's Cedric's turn. And we go to good old Toby.
I'll break this door.
Break it! You have advantage with your crowbar.
15 and 14. So that's 16. 22.
Splintering the formation where this lock might be able to engage with the door, it sunders away. And you see, bound and gagged, there are quite a number of creatures here. You've got 7 creatures that you see in here. They all are human and slightly different ages. Some are older and elder, some are children. There is not a capable fighting male amongst them. The women look to be in less than ideal shape.
I will go take the things off of them, the hoods or the masks or whatever.
You're here to save us?
Yeah.
What are you? They don't see you.
Oh, right.
They just see like actions happening and things going about. They know there's a creature there. They can hear footsteps of interactions and you hitting at the door, and they're worried to death about what's Spectre is helping them.
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna get you out of here.
It's the ghost of the Solstice Festival. Yes.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Oh, it's Saint Nick.
I'll stop taking my name, Ronnie.
This is where holiday figures come from.
There are worship you in this town. Everyone divine.
As
Cool. That's how we
Come
get
on,
money.
influence.
That's how we get our money.
I have more fun as a follower, more money as a leader.
Yes.
Hang on. Let me get it. Cool.
That's insane. 18
you're
damage difference.
Doing great. It's easy. You have great movement speed. You have great amount of bonus action stuff. You're working on this. You by next turn, you will be able to have gotten them all free with your movement, probably half of your movement and a bonus action. with the other half of your movement and action, is there anything else you want to do? We're going to do 2 of your turns right
I will.
Still kept track of the turn change, right?
Well, we
Came
haven't
from
had
top,
that
I
back
know,
in yet.
I know.
So, yeah.
I don't know what I can do from up here. I will.
Do you want to run and dash?
Yeah, let me use my weasel. Might I need to do that? What do I have left? Just an action?
You have half your movement and an action.
Okay. Yes.
Do you
And
tell
bonus.
them anything as they're getting free? As they're
Well,
they're scared looking out the door and their bind's now free and they're like, do we run? What do we do?
Okay. I'll explain to them. There's some crazy stuff going on downstairs. Don't go all the way downstairs. Make your way to the room at the bottom of the stairs. Don't go out right now.
Okay.
And
Mom,
I
I'm
will-
scared.
You should be.
If I use my eagle whistle, I can get down there without dashing. And still have.
You have your bonus action too, though, right?
No,
No,
like,
you
bonus
don't.
action was used for getting people free.
So 60 feet would get me into this room, right?
You can actually skip going back through this and going around, and you just leap off this like banister, fly down, come through here. "60 movement speed would get you halfway down the stairs, back onto floor 1, back to be on floor 1. So you're like, and away you go. Still invisible.
Yeah. I guess I'll use my action to dash the rest of the way. 30
So-
feet.
Now your your whistle gives you a flying speed of 60 while you're.
It doubles my movement speed.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. All right. So then you dash.
Yeah.
Go anywhere you want, pretty much.
I'll go.
Because with 60, you can get anywhere
I'll
in the
go in the
building.
bedroom.
Bye, Ronnie.
And you just hear. Like, he's coming.
Yeah. Just lock eyes with this witch that's peeling my face off. Our closer's coming.
Gandalf's arrived on the Eagle.
He's got the paperwork. Sign it. Deal is closed.
All right, so with this, I love that. That's perfect. It's perfect. It is now the scary cleaver person.
Oh no, that's the
The skeleton joker
As-
guy is the turtle.
She is going to use face peel.
Yeah, continue peeling my face off.
It's gonna take longer for him, though, right? He's got a trunk.
Yeah, it is true.
Got a huge ass
It's a lot more face to
A
peel.
lot
You
more
got a big ass
squares.
face.
I have a 7 head.
Got
Yeah,
that big
there's
ass forehead.
9, 12, 14 damage.
14. Take 14 more damage, and your max hit points are reduced by that much. Because you're auto failing the dex save.
Don't worry, I'm gonna murk this lady. It's about to get icy hot.
Okay, Shaq, chill.
Not a sponsor. And then she's also going to use her blood drinking hair on you. With this, you can make a con save.
Everything about this woman is so gross.
I guess your feet.
Ew, dude. Ew.
It was strangely
That's
soft.
so bad.
Kinky.
It was, not anymore.
That's a fail with a 5. 6.
Oh no. All right.
You're tanky.
Yeah.
You, can you remove those d6s?
I don't know. Sounds like it.
Yeah, those.
Blood results in health.
9, 17, 18.
18 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
And she's going to heal
Yeah.
from that.
Yes.
Quit it.
Stop.
I'm gonna.
You have chill touch, right?
I do, actually. I think
Okay.
so.
And that is that. And
Are you okie dokie?
Not really.
she's going to move her Sanguine Curse to a different creature, and you will no longer be affected. But you are still stunned from the face peeling.
Mm.
So she is going. She's going to target Cedric.
Can she see Siege?
She can sense Cedric.
See. Okay.
She doesn't need to see.
Cool.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be cursed for 1 minute.
Cool. Boink. It's a natural 17. I don't know what his modifiers are. He's
I
proficiency.
think he's good.
It's probably
that
a
sounded
20
bad.
something.
Yep.
It's a +5.
Yeah, so he's good.
So he succeeds. And
Good, because I'd still take damage that way.
Please.
because the curse is not applied to someone else, the curse on you still remains on the previous target. If the curse was effective at moving, you would no longer be cursed.
That's fine.
So,
You're still getting 10 HP, aren't you?
No.
No.
The shroud drops when I get incapacitated.
Gotcha.
we love that. And that's her turn. And now we go to Dominus the funny turtle.
Can't make jokes.
I'm Dry Bones!
Give him inspiration!
He immediately starts running towards the fire that is in the kitchen. So he has a movement speed of what?
I
What's
have
a
no
turtle?
idea.
I want to think
I'm
it's like
on
10
it.
feet. I want to
on
say
it.
a turtle has like 10 feet of movement speed.
Okay. How about this? We keep him as a turtle, we wait and have Boot turn into a turtle and they duke it out.
I get some extra HP. So
Yeah, ooh,
I
you're
feel
pretty-
Like
That's
that would be
that's
okay.
Pathfinder.
No, that's one of my
I
spells.
think yours is
Oh,
Pathfinder.
yeah,
I mean, it might be close.
5th edition SRD. Good catch.
Ooh.
I know.
10 feet.
Yeah, I was good guess by me. All right, so he's
Dash. Jump in the fire. Oh, did I kill it? You broke him.
Nice.
There you
I have glue. I will glue it.
Cheap ass
And you see him crawling and just starting to get engulfed. He hasn't switched yet.
He has 4 hit points.
Yeah. Let's just double check it.
He took 3.
So he's very close to not being a turtle. And
That's 2
um,
turns though. That's pretty epic.
with that,
No. I can reduce damage.
Do it.
We'll wait.
okay,
Nice.
the brothers that are here. These actually aren't brothers. They're just friends. The other ones are in the field. These right here, they're gonna go high-low technique.
The one maneuver they know.
That's all we got.
High-low technique.
Very anime of them.
Yes.
I'm more skilled person than practice one of 1,000 times.
The skeleton guy has woogie boogie.
He does. With this, they are going to miss on both attacks.
My goats.
As
Yeah, do nothing, gangs.
and
They're trying.
Should have been Hawk 1. It was a much better fitting name. Montgomery mates or whatever is pretty good.
and
Misfits.
the swarm moves closer. We move to initiative round 3, and Teshin's up.
Me, I'm going to. Gosh dang it. Do I keep the turtle alive or do I try to save Relaine?
TikTok.
Alright, I'm gonna vortex warp Relaine to me and get you out of the clutches of what's her face.
Thanks.
Come to me.
All right, she teleports with. I'm just kidding.
I'm still cursed.
Perfect. It puts our bait people right in front of it.
And
Yeah.
is that your
Might as
turn,
well,
sir?
right?
What else you got?
It's the most useful they can be.
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. As that goes through, Steve's up. It
I'm
is
still cursed.
a repeat of your saving throw. But you still take
that's-
damage before the save,
That's good. That's way better.
I think.
Nice success.
At the start of each of its turns.
Wisdom
yes.
save? 26.
I think you're going to succeed, but you still have this damage before you succeed.
How much health do you have, Max?
Right now, 54.
No, like your actual max.
82.
Oh, 15. And that will also reduce your. No, that's not the reduce. That's just
yeah,
the.
face peel was the reduce.
Yeah. So that you take 15 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
Wild move.
and you are no longer incapacitated, but that was the end of your turn.
Okay.
So, great. And we now move to Valkaron.
Okay, cool. So, first off, I think I'm going. The flames are not nearly as bad as they were still.
No.
Cool, I'm gonna geyser the rest of the flames down.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number fire.
Nothing. He's like,
I'm gonna use my haste action to do that.
will that water hurt him?
No,
Will it
not
push
unless,
him?
not unless it's all completely focused on him.
He's a turtle.
And you could just hit above and it would
He has
put
an
out
AC
fire.
of 15.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
It's strong. All right. What?
So I use my haste action to do that.
Got it.
He's up in the water.
So picking up the turtle wall action.
Also take an attack of opportunity.
That's okay. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
Was that
So
my action to pick him up as a turtle, or just an object interaction?
it's a creature, so it would be considered like a grapple, because it's going to try to not be.
I would
Grabbed.
just stay in there and duke
His
it.
strength is -2 though.
So it would be an action, but you'd probably succeed.
Okay.
He's probably okay.
A coffer is in that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tiny?
Depends on the
How tiny is the turtle?
It is a tiny
It's a baby
creature.
turtle.
We specifically with polymorph, you're in D&D. It's frowned upon on being able to make things too small.
Mhm.
So tiny by definition
It's a
is
box
around like 12, 16 inches, somewhere around there. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's,
that's fine.
That's a huge turtle.
because canonically you're not be able to just like make someone super tiny.
Next time,
We
specify box turtle.
we manipulate spiders so much and are very flexible with that. Normally you should be a giant spider that is because of the crazy twist of reality that you can do by being that small.
Okay, that's
It
chill.
makes it so strong. So
I was debating using stone shape and putting a coffer around him.
oh, that
Just taking a stone from the
If
fireplace
you
and
move
doing
fast
that.
enough to bang his head into it.
well, stone shape's a 5 foot.
Mhm.
You could easily encase him in that.
Oh, okay,
Even
cool.
if he was a small creature.
Just leave a hole or two so it doesn't suffocate him.
Okay, yeah, I'll go do that then. I'll move and I'll do that. So I'll move to him.
You pull stone and
He's capturing that.
firmly.
And take your deck of opportunity. So he's stuck in stone.
Love,
A small little hole where you can breathe.
love that.
Perfect.
That's why I use my haste action to use the item.
Cool.
Beautiful. There's nothing you can do, but she's going to try to stop you before you move. And if she's successful, you won't be able to do that.
Yep. She can grapple me.
And her grapple is a part of her
Attack.
melee attack. So there's a chance.
My AC is a 20 right now.
All right, it needs to roll 11 or higher. We are going to use this is a Gojo die.
Silver barbs.
So 15.
It's good.
So roll it one more time.
15. And she needs plus 9. Oh no, I got that. Shield 24.
Oh, you got it?
Okay.
All right. So with that, shield blocks that from being grappled. You are able to move into place and break up a wonderful masterpiece of locking this thing down.
The arches.
Forgot you had shield. That's nice.
And
for that.
must be nice being a bard. Good thing you're not full paladin. And that is
That seems good. What?
your turn.
And my turn's over.
Cedric's up.
Um,
Does he have shield touch?
No. We talked about his cantrips earlier. He only has shocking grasp as a one, which is not that good.
Not the situation.
man, there's not really a whole lot.
Shield will start next turn. But
I'm
25 AC for
going
now.
based off of memory on what his things do.
You still had your reaction. You didn't burn it.
Nope. Well, I would have gotten it because it was my turn anyway.
Get there, burn it. It's good.
Thunderstep. I need to get the spell. He's probably gonna Thunderstep, but I just need to get the spell description and see exactly what that does.
Thunderstep. Teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. And each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a con saving throw or take 3d10 thunder damage.
Okay.
Can you move 10 feet away from it before you teleport?
Yeah.
So he's gonna get over here, and if there's any kind of window at all that he can see through at all, he's gonna use that.
That damage will still affect you. You're within 10 feet. And so is
Does the wall?
No, you're not there yet. You will be there because of
At the
round-
end of this
At the end
round.
of it.
Oh.
No. Does
Yeah.
the wall block that?
There's not a wall. Technically, they just don't meet up perfectly. Because there's a size difference between, with the squares.
Okay.
That's my fault.
Well, he can move further.
It's a perfect map.
He can,
Shut up.
He can move further if he's
Yeah.
able to.
Go for it.
Because he was here.
So he could go
yeah, he
10
can-
more feet in the other direction if you wanted to,
Yeah.
and look through the door. Because there's little windows in it.
There's a window. Okay, then
Yeah.
he's gonna do that and
Alright.
Thunderstep outside.
All right.
Cottage.
And
Does he want?
The door.
So he.
he's
blicks
basically
outside.
he's just kind of blooping out and trying to get as 60 feet away from. I don't know how far the range is on Thunderstep, but pretty much the full range.
You can go
Does he know
90
army of creatures outside?
feet. Let's see.
No, but
90 feet.
He'd
Still like-
be really far.
Yeah.
around.
You can go 90 feet.
Still
Okay.
like 4 more rounds before they
Yeah.
get to us.
We'll do 90
Let
feet
alone-
outside. I mean, he's kind of just. He's gonna maintain his concentration. He's dipping out, 60 feet from the house, I guess.
Okay. As he does so, you see the boards and splinters just erupt around him as this, and like crackled out, fractured floor around him is like this epic hero like impact of launch as it and launches through the space.
He, I think, loses the benefits of warding bond if he leaves 60 feet
Yep.
from me.
We love that.
Okay.
It happened.
I don't know what he did. He's just getting out.
Yep. And
That's fine.
with that,
I don't want him to.
after Cedric, now Toby arrives in the room. Chain of events. You're still invisible. And it's now this lady's turn. She is going to see what you did. And go. Did not want him to come back. And is going to sanguine curse the turtle. I think. Let me see what other things she has.
Does she have to see the creature to curse him?
No, she can sense
That's
it.
what I was wondering.
She can sense
It's gonna
it.
take like 10d10 damage or something.
So here's the thing: sanguine curse. You need to have blood, and this is a skeleton that's been morphed into a turtle. That is probably dry bones. There's no blood. It can't do it.
Yes.
Sure.
Darn.
Based on the rules, though,
Darn tootin'.
if it mattered, if he tried to go
It would
into
take
a bigger
damage.
size, he'd take like a crap ton of force damage, right?
It's somewhat decent, but it's not like he put,
If he was in a wall, it'd be different. But since he's in a small little container, it's nothing. That's nothing
It's
crazy.
nothing. It's like you're moving through major mass or something like that. Yeah.
He'd probably take like 2d8 force damage at
Probably.
most.
Probably. Because you're talking about a cantrip worth of box.
Yeah.
That was a
Different.
cantrip. It was a 4th level spell.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
How much
it can be a
mass?
foot
It's
thick.
only 5. Yeah,
It's 5 feet.
So we'd probably do like 4 or 68 of damage.
Dang, okay.
So, because I mean that's a decent.
tomb.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it really is.
It's a cover.
Yeah. Unless you Joker shuffle someone inside. No. I'm just kidding.
Bones is a turtle that looks like rain.
I would not want to look at Brilliant right now. He's in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Cover your face.
The
Damn it, why does it do this?
he's 90 feet away. Her range on this is 60 feet. She can't get to Cedric.
That's the plan.
That was the whole point.
I'll look at her
She
real
is
quick.
going to.
Hold on. Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Soon.
Oh, now.
And
Promise me.
I love Peggy's.
she is going to ignore these imbeciles and walk menacingly towards Verlaine and Teshin.
There's something in her way.
So as she walks that
She
way,
knows because she can sense him.
Oh, it's true.
yeah, she walks that way. She's side by side with you, and then she goes and looks right at you. It would be to her left, but she looks right at you.
So, baby.
And like kind of like a small jump scare. What was this slow walk to grab you? She's still at disadvantage because you're still invisible.
And you have shield, so let's go.
Where did she go to?
She's
right in
standing
front. Right in front of
Go to
Toby.
anywhere.
Won't matter if she did curse on you first or second. So, oh, it will. She's gonna curse you first. She's gonna try to apply the singling curse to you first. So make a wisdom saving throw.
God, that ball is so clutch.
Yeah, that was huge.
18 plus 3, so it's 21.
You succeed.
Okay. I can add to do that if I needed to.
That's 2 skill checks, not saving throws.
Oh.
So, but with that, you are good. You are still cursed. So.
No, I saved.
Oh, you're saved!
I rolled a 26
you're
wisdom
great.
save.
You're great. So it doesn't transfer, but you had already had it lost. So we're good. And the attack on you at disadvantage is a 22
And that will not hit with shield.
with shield. All right. As that does so,
I'm just gonna free one for
what a resilient little bugger. And she's going to keep moving. You can take an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
and she comes walking up to Teshin. So she's going to be face to face with you and make an attack against you.
that. 9. Cool. So that's 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll
Do I
that
get to
damage.
roll all my dice?
Yeah, you get
You get sneak attack too because it's
Yeah.
off. It's still
Do
once
I
per
get to
round.
use Green Flame Blade?
or once per turn.
No.
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 But if you're using the anti-cool, you're still nice. You can still do extra ice damage.
That's real good.
Oh, he rolled well. Oh my god.
12, finisher. 17, 21, 24, 26.
Let's go. 26 damage.
Yeah.
With that, she gets right up to Teshin. And that is going to be a 26 to hit.
It's
As you were hit, you are going to take.
You have your reaction?
I do, but I mean, yeah, might as well. I'll do a silvery barbs on her.
Okay.
It's not.
Off the thing. That is a 21.
No, I can't shield. It'll hit.
Yeah.
But give yourself advantage though.
Yeah.
So with that
Give myself
hits.
advantage.
You take 12 plus 5, 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And you are now grappled.
Cool.
With that,
17. I got it.
she has used one attack against you, one attack here, and now she's going to use her third attack to then use face peel.
Ow.
So for this, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. See. Gotta roll with advantage with my silver bars. That's what is better. Does a 15 succeed?
No.
Okay.
Does that mean you fail or you have more?
I fail.
You're going to take 12 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and you will be stunned until the end of its next turn. Your hit points are reduced by that 12 damage as well, and that will last that way until you finish a long rest. You have now disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Hold on. That's a.
As stunned, you are also incapacitated,
Okay, haste goes away.
I'm stunned next round.
and you are stunned as
You're
well.
not stunned. You just can't do
Lethargic.
anything. Lethargic.
Lethargic.
Um,
We got tired.
Oh, dang. I'd rather roll for an actual thing.
yeah. So,
Wasted.
with that, that is the end of all of her goodies. And Turtle is going to
These two could have taken reaction opportunities.
bash its head against the stone.
It does not have the speed to hurt itself. It's a turtle.
You're right. It's trying.
Did the spearmen take up opportunity attacks?
They should have.
Should've went high and low.
They should have. Countermeasure.
You know,
One does.
Cool.
One does.
Finish, please.
It does damage.
There is damage.
If that's enough damage to kill her, technically Ronnie would have done that because his opportunity attack was after
true.
theirs.
Yeah.
It's true. It's not. Finisher would
Now we're
have.
chasing glory. Are we?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, they would have gotten all of the experience and all that stuff. Y'all wouldn't have gotten any. So they did all the work.
If we kill them, does it?
So,
Bank.
on a 99 or 100, this turtle will be able to bash its head hard enough. You need to clear the base?
Oh, yeah.
The chances of this are so low.
25.
Man, I was just waiting in anticipation. You can tell me anything. I haven't looked. You should have been like, 99! Alright, so that's his full turn. He loves that.
I hate you, dominance on that cloak, baby.
I'm so boned.
He
And now
is boned.
We got jokes.
the Montgomery brothers are like
Montgomery Brothers.
Montgomery Misfits are going to like, all right, now we've got her. She's at a disadvantage. She doesn't see us. Run her, get her. Aim for the head.
So they're going in
Double
there.
Yeah.
twenties.
Yeah.
Oh, don't have ones?
Really bad.
She's
As they both clatter their split ears together. What should have been coordination was their downfall. As the
couple of doofuses.
that's why we go high and low. Dang it!
I'm just high.
Ayo. And Swarm goes. Top of the initiative goes to round 4. Teshin's up.
I'm stunned. So,
Teshin's turn is over.
do I make a
No,
scene? No.
it goes to the end of her turn.
Okay.
So
but
there's no curse.
Yeah. Yep.
So then we go to Steve.
My turn.
You are able to do things.
I can do things.
This is your second turn in combat.
Yep. I'm gonna heal myself with my bonus action.
Just remember, you can't heal past there where you've been reduced. So
Yep. So that's things. How many is that? Plus.
See your gurgling over there.
It's hungry.
We're close.
I haven't eaten today.
12,
Woke up
13.
4 p.m.
Intermittent fasting is fine.
Yeah. I ate so much yesterday, so yeah.
Cool. That
It's
helps
fat boy accent.
considerably.
It's bulking season. It's winter.
Yeah.
Dark.
And my action, I'm gonna use Twilight Sanctuary again.
All right. Anything else?
And I will
Movement? Anything?
this way
All right.
So
You
I
don't
can
have any
be-
attacks of opportunity.
within 30 feet of everybody inside.
Okay. That's the end of your
And that's
turn,
the end of my
sir.
turn.
Shut up. It's hungry, man.
Steve's turn is now done, and we go to Valgaron. You're lethargic. Your turn's over.
You
Turn's
changed the
over.
dice when it got back to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did. We did.
Okay.
We moved it. I watched it go from 3 to 4. Cedric's now up. He's outside. He's holding. He's holding.
He's gonna use his action to hide anywhere.
Got it. It's a farm. He tucks down next to a fence post.
Yep.
All right.
Just for fun.
And
He's hidden.
You rolled a 17 plus
that's
whatever.
pretty
his
good.
stuff is.
Tobias, you're up.
Swing around the corner.
It's coming to his own. He's actually
And I go for an attack.
This
He ran away from
concentration is
combat and he didn't do anything. No, he didn't do anything, and he ran away.
18 to hit.
No, I have nothing negative to say about his form.
You haven't seen any of it. You were outside. You don't know
He's
anything.
outside. You can see Cedric hiding.
What are you trying to do?
18?
He wasn't your grandfather.
We'll hit.
Oh, it's so good.
It's your turn to get for Green Flame Blade, too.
Yeah. That's a lot of ones. Gosh dang it.
Hit the other guys and put some fire up their ass to hit something.
I just insta give them.
13, 14, 15.
Y'all chose to adventure with them. I didn't tell you to. They didn't even invite you. You invited yourselves.
I did, you're right.
4 1.
They did wonderful damage to
What's
those.
the damage?
18. 4 1.
You can see this bloodied witch is now looking bloodied.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action throw
No
a
way.
Flame Blade at her.
Oh, nice.
That would probably.
You can melee with it. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 16, 20 plus 7, so a lot. Yeah, 23. And that's just one of these guys. That's 8 damage.
80.
10 temp HP at the end of your turn.
All right, so that's the end of your turn, Tobe. And Haggy, whatever this thing is,
Aggie McGee.
is now up. Is going to try to sing wind curse you.
I got a 22 on the save.
You succeed.
That dice is killing it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Good job. Good job.
I
And-
love it.
And you are still grappled. It's going to use the face ripper, face peeler. Continue the work. Beautiful work. It's 12 more slashing damage. You automatically failed this dex save because you were stunned.
Cool.
It's a brutal combo.
Is it reducing my max HP as well?
It is, so another 12 reduced. And the target dies if this effect reduces its HP maximum to 0. So, impending doom. Ominous. For this,
Oh, you
that
didn't have HP
is
either.
now.
Dang.
She's going to make her attack on you, Ronnie. For the next problem.
I might just body it and use Hell's Rebuke.
Because of
It is.
disadvantage here, that is a 20.
That just does it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I didn't think that hit you. Okay.
It does.
You have your reaction back, so you
You
could.
do have your reaction back if you wanted to.
I'm wondering. I'm trying to think if I want to shield. How much damage is it? Have you rolled yet? You rolled?
It's been roughly about 19. I'll
damage?
roll. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'll take it and I'll do Hell's Rebuke.
All right. So that is going to be 6, 7, so 13 plus 5. That's 18 damage. That's what it actually is.
Did I only take 8?
Yeah.
And you do Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
So it needs a big deck save.
Yes.
That is a 16.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Take half.
Half.
That's. What is that? 14. Is that about it?
It's a 10, so
So.
19. Was the 14 already half?
No.
So 24, 12 damage.
Yeah.
12 fire.
Got it. Wonderful. As this all erupts in place as she hits you, you are now grappled. Fire. So, one on you, one on you. And that is going to be... That's the end of her turn.
So do I
And now it goes...
at the end of her turn?
No, there's nothing with it. You're not stunned or
Oh.
anything. You're just grappled.
That's me.
And it is now Turtle. Turtles would love to try again.
28.
And
there.
we'll get there eventually. Micro existence. And the brothers are doing their work. It's very sad work. 4 and a 3. And Swarm moves. Initiative moves to 5 for the round count. Teshin's up. You are not. You're stunned.
But I
Goes
get 10
to
HP.
Steve.
9 temp HP at the end of your turn.
Sorry, really quickly. If I get hit and it hits my temporary HP, does that reduce my max HP even though it's hitting my temporary HP?
It might just be how much damage you take left over from temp HP.
That's what I was thinking too. Because it's not actually my hit points.
Nope, it's not. It's just damage taken.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yep.
I'm not looking well.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
She isn't either, so hopefully we can finish this off soon.
Yeah. I will.
We'll just have to use the
Vitality might actually be
blood drinking
here.
hair on each one of my
Because you
necks.
can bonus
And
action
then not
heal.
stun you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I want y'all stun.
2d6
Imagine you shoot back to full
as a
HP on
bonus
that.
action.
That crits with it.
So you can temp and heal.
Surrounding board that might
Yeah.
survive.
That's the move.
You never know. I saw Wall of Fire.
Is that- yeah, it's a third
I
level.
love the Soul
Cool.
Iron. Best item I ever got for free.
Pretty great.
I will, with my action, cast Aura of Vitality, which is 30-foot radius. So same range as Twilight Sanctuary. And I will bonus action heal Teshin for 2d6.
Does Aura Vitality means your max HP can't be reduced? No.
No, I think that's Aura of Life.
It's Aura of
Let me
Life,
double check.
I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah. It's not Aura of
It's
Vitality.
like one of those or Beacon of Hope. I can't remember which.
Oh, it might be Beacon of Hope.
Because I think Beacon of Hope.
Because-
Max
yeah.
for the healing received and probably can't reduce
Yeah.
it, I think. But
So you get 7 HP back for that.
anything else, Steve?
No.
I'll survive another round at least.
Nope, that's it for me.
All
I
right.
get 10 HP at the end of my turn.
Lovely. Valveron?
I'm going to move up to her with the little space there is remaining. I'll be right.
Little gap
I'll
there.
be right here. Yeah, I can just barely get to her, I think.
All right.
And I'm going to, I think, swing my axe into her because I really can't do much else.
Really
All right.
I'm trying to look at my spells real quick to see if there's any bonus action spells I can do to make this better.
Smite. Into your Wrathful Smite.
Yeah, but it might just do less damage than an actual smite.
You can do both.
You are right, I can do both. Yeah, I'll drop a first level thunderous smite on her, so that if I hit her, we'll knock her prone. Well, I don't want all that noise. Yeah, I'll shoot her with a first level raffle smite. Does a 20 hit her?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm also going to drop a third level smite on her.
You're doing the work. Just
So-
cut it down.
I need a DC 15 wisdom save from her first and foremost.
Don't like that. She succeeds!
That is fine. Ah!
Yeah.
So she takes 19 damage from that, and then I also have my smite. So that is 4d8.
Okay.
And she takes 16 damage from smite.
Lovely.
Still up?
Yeah. We just got her bloody. She's got 80 pounds left.
So, now with that, good amount damage.
Mhm.
Anything else, sir?
No, that was my action, my bonus action, and everything else.
Glorious turn. Lots of damage. Dishing it out as you guys see this newly oathed individual just bring the damage for the third time this fight
That's
already.
neither.
Just insane. As this is cutting through, and with that, Cedric's up.
already have more.
He's
I have
hiding
9.
still.
Yeah, and he'll use his action to dodge as well. So
Yeah.
he's just
At this point, the direwolf is getting very close.
Cool.
And he's like, internally screaming, not out loud. He's hiding well. Internally screaming, there's a giant wolf coming.
Well, Aaron's on the back of it, right? So,
She's tight.
clinging on for your
Holding
life.
on. He's moving fast, you know?
And I'm huge, so like my
Right,
head
right.
behind me.
He's like, please don't smell me.
he'll probably come in once you guys show up.
You suck at combat!
little as you know, he is the piece holding this whole fight together.
Yeah, man, it'd be so much more fun if it wasn't.
Not so bad if I bumped him and he lost constant.
You don't know where he is.
Stones just explodes your
Nice.
way.
Yeah, we do.
Smash damage from the first.
So now with that, Tobias is up. Don't do it.
Stab.
Don't do enough. Please don't crit.
Finally.
That's 15 plus 9, so that's 24. And I will do.
You did that with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also, if you green flame blade, you don't get your extra psych attack because it's a bonus action.
It's true.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Worth it.
Oh, it's so worth it.
So, that's 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18,
Green flame blade is
19,
not a bonus action.
21.
Is it just when you hit?
It's just when you hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
shoot.
It's your action.
So it's 21 damage. You just did, and then yeah, you get your psych dice.
21?
Oh, I still get it?
You
Yeah.
still get it.
Yeah, green flame blade's an action.
I was a fool.
Yeah, it's a weapon.
Full of a tool.
It's yeah.
And
Kind
that's a
of.
nat 20.
Let's go!
Are you kidding me?
That's why we close!
Kidding?
That's 7 plus 4, so that's 11 damage.
How do you want to do this? That's nuts, dude.
Well, I'm just gonna do what I've been doing the whole campaign and just stab.
Down to the number you needed.
Wow.
I was like, he won't get it because, he didn't do enough in the first one. Nat 20.
Yeah.
So you do what exactly? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I just stab it into the back and flame will shoot out one side and ice cold will shoot out the other side.
You hear a little turtle go, "Watch the spine!" As you just carve up and just flame and blood. Whatever this creature has been using for cursed magic and stuff just launches out and starts to cover both of the other individuals. As the Montgomery Misfits are just soaked to the bone with their spears all kind of clattered together and we did it!
We're not over this yet.
Okay.
And as that does happen, there's
No way.
No, that's a 4. So
I can't even see the numbers
60.
from here.
It's 64.
64. So then, with that, we're going to jump to break as y'all are within 100 feet of the house.
We were at the house.
Oh yeah, just now.
We
At the
got
house.
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 rounds, I think, left, I guess, with polymorph, because he did that like round 1 almost.
It
He
was
he
round
did do
one.
that round 1.
So y'all have 5 rounds.
5 rounds. So we're gonna 3-2-1 this thing,
Can
and
we tell roughly how many creatures are behind us or no?
As you look back, they haven't gotten out of these growth, and some of them are getting mulched. You know, like it's still happening. Because it was going to be 4 rounds for them to get out, and then it became 8. So, yeah, nuts. You guys are doing very well. So, we're going to go to a quick break. And we're going to take about 10-15 minutes. And we'll be right back in just a bit, guys.
Guys first.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Can you do me a favor and adjust that camera? My camera to the left. No. Just adjust, move, just pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Just a little bit
A
more.
little bit more. Just a touch more. There you go. That's it. Perfect. We just bumped it in the break. All right, thank you so much, sir. Welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for waiting patiently. As you guys have just taken a considerably hard fight and made it significantly more one-sided, still in the process being very, very, very harrowing, you guys have taken out this blood witch creature. And the horde of whatever these things are getting decimated by the plant growth and spike growth, as they are stuck in the field, essentially, still on the way. You guys have a few rounds before any remainders would get to you guys, and in that time, y'all have gotten inside. Cedric has come inside. You guys have now surrounded the stone-shaped structure and already have talked your game plan into a 3-2-1 movement. Let him emerge from being a turtle, get smashed by the stone coffin that he's been put in.
Did he get damage from that? Did we roll that damage?
Not yet.
I got it.
Okay, you got it.
And with that, you guys all pre-rolled your damage and attacks on the break while we were all talking and eating and chilling, and did 119 damage before the stone 68 damage hit it. The 119 was enough based on what had already affected it earlier.
Let's go.
As I doubted y'all's skills.
How dare you?
I will never doubt you guys again. I will never add only 2 creatures. I'm just kidding.
There's like 100 creatures outside, too.
Next combat, 3 Devil Joes. We got it.
As you guys 1-2 this grim jester, eviscerating it with spirit guardians. Yours was Teshin. What was it?
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Tasha's Mind Whip. With your hit,
I
you
didn't
tried to
do
cast a
damage.
spell that didn't
Yep.
hit.
I said command. I said get
You
down.
snug
Yeah.
attack. You were hasted and did 2-3 attacks, and you whopped it with the staff, being the final hit on it. I'm just kidding.
Actually, you know what? Technically, my command did work. It was to get him on the floor. And he sat on the floor.
You're like, it worked.
That's my own best.
Genius. Boy, how freight works.
And you can see he's look. It looks like he's trying to kiss your toes.
They're scaly.
And with that, you guys are on probably what would be initiative count 9. And with quick succession, quick thinking, and action, plenty of time on the polymorph to do and navigate this and communicate everything and set up the precursor spells. The Horde has just made it through what is the spiked growth. For that, of the roughly 70 creatures there, 40 have been destroyed. 46 because of yours. As you were trimming the outsides of what might not be affected by the spike growth. You got that mark. And it looks like you guys have about 25, maybe 30 left to deal with. And what is y'all's plan?
Let me blend them, please. Please.
I was gonna say, I can just, when they get in there.
I'm down. I'm totally down.
I never thought I'd hear you say those words.
Keep it in context.
Pause.
You left him out? No, that's where. double nope. You just can't say it. There's no nice way to say it.
Oh Lord. So the plan is watch the duo do their thing.
Yep.
As you guys jump up onto the frog.
Oh no, I never went to the frog.
Okay.
So I'll just go back to a dire wolf and choose piercing as my damage resistance again.
All right.
And,
I will also cast Sanctuary on you just as an added bonus.
Whoa.
Use arms of the rock. Just wiggle my shadow.
And Spirit Guardians is concentration up to 10 minutes. So I should have plenty of time to blend these things.
I hope
as long as I don't lose concentration.
I hope so. All right. So for this, as you guys bound into this, closing the territory, you guys see this sea of these things with their forearms and all their vicious, crazy maw that's opened up from chest, like height, shoulder height, all the way down to the navel, just and running through and bounding towards y'all. Y'all full on straight into the horde to be fully engulfed and surrounded.
I'll leave that up to you.
I mean, when they've been running, are they faster than me at 50 feet per second or per turn?
They've been very slowed, and as you are trying to approach them and they're approaching you, gauging their speed, they're faster than this guy and this guy. But, I mean, that's kind of relatively average.
I mean,
You're faster than them.
Ideally, I
It's
would
hard to
want
gauge, like, oh, they're definitely running at 29.4449. You know, like,
If you're worried about speed, I got you.
Ideally, I would want to turn around right in front of them and just stay in front of them and just like let them follow.
you
me.
want to herd the sheep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh my god, he's a wolf for
You
you.
can
Really
use buck shots
hiding.
too. You got hasted action, so.
Yeah, it's true.
So within turn-based combat, that's never possible. You know, as like real-time strategy.
Yeah, I'm just
But
diving in the center.
in reality, it is, and you can. That's totally fine. So you start hoarding and hurting these, running and them chasing towards you, and you're just faster. But they're trying to split and swarm and try to engulf, and you pull back and go around. You clean up several. And with this, your spirit guardians and such doing work. They have no ranged attacks. All of it has to be melee. And as they're just clamoring to get closer, you see ones falling and thinning this herd down and down and down and down. And at one point, they stop. And they start grabbing onto each other and getting larger and climbing up into forming one large
Megazording.
creature. And as they pull their arm back, they launch 3 of them at you guys.
So if they want me to meet, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, they do because of Sanctuary.
Yeah, but you're on top. They choose which they attack. It doesn't have to target them out.
The issue is,
So-
do they die the moment they hit Spirit Guardian?
Yeah, when they get within 15 feet of me, they have to save against Spirit Guardians.
At that point, they just become objects. So, with that, does a...
That's fine. It's your AC actually.
Yeah,
so
it's,
probably
yeah,
better.
my AC's insane.
Yeah, a million AC.
You could be dodging this whole time too because you
I
don't have to
could,
do
yeah.
anything.
You get advantage on dex saves if you do that as well.
Alright, does a 26 hit?
26 would hit, but would they have to roll at disadvantage if I use my action to dodge every round?
Yes. They miss.
Incredible.
He's riding the wolf.
They miss again. They miss again. They miss again. You guys are just piecing off, and this thing's getting smaller and smaller. It's getting down to the last very few.
Yeesh.
And you guys extinguish all of them.
Well,
Yeah.
Never really ever a threat.
How are the bodies looking of those 2 people that got
You've
demolished?
never seen them.
No.
they gotta be going on
They're
there.
the tom-toms of some of these things.
Nice.
If you can find a piece, you could go on a quest for like true resurrection or
I'm
something.
good.
They're not even worth anything.
I think we should have a campaign around it. No.
Side quest number 35. Let's do it.
400 people inside. Or...
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should go check on them without forgetting about Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
I'll go up there as the only human in the group.
Just women and
Yeah.
children.
I'm gonna loot Dominus.
And Smelter.
Yeah, I'll go up.
I'll loot the other one.
Okay. So, as you guys go to comfort them and talk to them, you're like, she's dead?
Yes, she is dead. You're the Johnsons?
How'd you know her name?
Well, she had a vendetta against you for some reason, but she's dead now, so not to worry anymore.
Do you know where my husband is?
I have no idea where your husband is.
And the sobbing and other things.
We haven't searched the entire building yet, though, so it's possible that he's still alive.
Okay, we'll try to keep hope.
But if not, then we'll make sure that they get a very good farewell.
What was she chopping up?
I don't know.
Probably human meat.
Probably. I guess I'll take some time and like just scour the rest of the place with
Alright.
me and
So
Cedric will do it.
Spreading out, scouring, looking over everything. The 2 of you guys are looting, right?
Looting Dominus and he's looting the hag.
Yeah. Both of y'all roll investigation check.
Kind of afraid of things
Yeah.
things to make
Most
potions.
of the ingredients got defunct.
Yeah, that's true. I'll still look.
Yeah.
That's a 13 investigation.
16 on investigation.
14 investigation.
Alright.
I can check on you guys too at some point if I need
Okay, I
to.
went for Dominus with this cloak though. Won't lie.
From this creature, fancy vest and garb, they seem to be woefully destroyed in this process of evisceration. The wand is a wand of wonder. But it is decorated as with a jester head and skull on top. And the hat seems to be magical.
Gimme.
I'll identify it in a minute.
Oh, is this glorious cloak not magical either? Oh my god. That's insane.
For this crazy woman, you find a scroll of modified memory.
Ooh. I can't
That would
cast
be
that,
huge.
but
That's on the hag.
Yep. And
okay.
you also find a jar of worms. I love how y'all both went to that.
You paused too long after Jaro, so
Yeah. As you search around, did you roll an investigation check?
I did.
What'd you get?
13.
13? As you're searching around for possible... There's ingredients to things. And partially made things. Some things are damaged from the encounter in here and rustling around and moving and hitting things and craziness. So you're able to find some resources for that. I would say it would be about 200 gold pieces worth of materials to make potions that you can help towards the production of others, but nothing significantly important or individual that would be like, this is for this type of potion.
Yeah.
But at least there are components to help in the creation of.
I'm tuned to the Wand of Wonders. It is hilarious.
is this a cool, like a notable
You have that in your inventory.
jar of
Yep.
worms?
Um,
Or is this a jar of worms?
it's not a commonplace thing.
Just want to identify it as well.
I'm rolling investigation just for the whole place.
Okay.
That's fine.
Steve.
So does someone have a wand of revealing?
Oh yeah, I have one of secrets.
Wand of secrets? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to go give that a whirl?
Yeah, sure.
So-
Why not?
All right.
20 investigation.
When investigation, you start poking around, exploring, and looking around, and for the most part, this place seems weirdly functional.
Okay.
You know, and you start to be able to overcome what is this illusion. It seems whatever magic of it is like corrupting and going away.
Good.
And as you're seeing it diminish either from the effect of it being cast by this creature or perpetually kept casting on this place, it's slowly starting to fade. In some places you can kind of grasp through what is and what isn't. And as you're piecing through that, most of the windmill, the house, the stables, anything outside, auxiliary built, those seem to be loosely untouched by illusion magics. But the fields are what are heavily corrupted and
She's growing those things.
seem to be some kind of dark blood magic.
It should be noted that plant growth doesn't go away. It's
Yeah, right. It's just
permanent.
rough. Yeah. So you have a giant, massive briar patch within a larger, rougher briar patch within this briar patch. For wand, you roll for going around and looking. You roll another investigation roll.
Sure. For me, it's just like when I've been within 30 feet of a secret door or a trap, it just goes off anyway.
Yep. Let's just see if you can get next to any of them.
Cool.
I will help.
Good. I rolled that one. I rolled a 2.
So, in part of your wanderings through here, you feel like you've scoured the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
No luck.
No wandings.
You're trying, but nothing.
Okay.
So, you're not sure.
Well, I tried.
And as you guys get through this, they're all like, we've been in there for 2 months, and we've been kept alive for some nefarious reason or purpose, and I'm not sure why they wanted to take our farm. We haven't done any harm to anybody.
We should investigate the land.
Would see invisibility as I'm helping? I'll go and look around. Would that give me anything further?
Yeah, but nothing that furthers what he did. You know, same results.
Okay.
Is this your farm?
Yes.
Ah, so she just took up residence. Is there any cellars or any other, secret areas in this house that any bodies could be stored?
We do have a small, cellar type shelter that's out in one of the barns.
Could you take us to that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go and check that out.
Not a bad idea.
Goes and shows you guys to this little hatch that's covered with hay in the barn-like area and stuff like that. And she goes, this is, a place to hide and such, and or store things that need to be kept safe from anything. There's mostly just provisions down there. And as y'all open it up, you get this reek smell. Kind of hits you right in the gut. You guys go down and explore?
Yeah.
Who's going?
I'll use.
I mean, it's like who's going down the hatch first kind of thing.
I'll go first.
All right. So as you climb down and you look, you make a wisdom saving throw.
This dice,
I want to use Divine Sense. So it's. I'll know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
11. As you come down there, immediately you can feel a sick sensation in stomach, like you're about to fully empty the contents of your stomach. And it's not from like, oh, this is gross in like constitution or smell. It is like horrendous, the scene at which this person or whoever was down here was tortured. And it's hard to recognize it as a body.
It's just one?
Yep.
Has it been, like, has parts been, I mean, can I tell if parts have been cut away, or if it's just eaten that?
No, it's been something of malicious intent in a long time.
Just one body?
Yep.
Or
It looks to be excruciating
Dead.
and not a quick process.
Dead. Is it dead?
Very,
Very dead.
very.
I think she might have been planting things to grow those things. Just a hunch.
Well, let's get the body up, and maybe the local cleric might have something, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
The rest is maybe having the body.
Yeah.
What'd you find down there?
Are there any like?
Mom!
Nothing you want to see.
Is there any kind of like blanket or like cloth or anything to like wrap this body up?
You could try to get it down off the wall,
Yeah.
and cover it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that just out of respect.
Prestidigitation would go a long way.
I'm doing that.
That's you need the magic Hoover to clean up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Relaine, could you help me down here? Please.
Tie my trunk in a knot. I'm just kidding.
Maybe a deck thing. You don't have hands.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'll go help.
I'll use like, I don't know if you came down or not, but I'll use like my message to Ronnie, like, yeah, this
I
guy's
mean,
tortured and dead.
I healed.
So
but-
tell Oberon
But
to
you're still
try
to your
to
long rest,
comfort
like,
the
reduced.
people up there.
Y'all have some bad charisma checks. Honestly, because of your face, the people would have been like horrified overall at your interaction. So it's been kind of rough. So
Yeah.
I'm good though.
It's fine.
Yeah. Your face.
I told him to tell you basically to comfort them upstairs because there's a dead body down here. So.
I will try my best to comfort these weak humans.
Got it.
I'll first
Roll-
read
roll,
some performance of gaslight.
Sure.
Keep them distracted.
Sure. Would you like to do any magic tricks for him? There was a deck of cards on the jester's body.
Is it really?
Should we use, does modify memory only work on one person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was there actually?
Yeah.
Nah, it's too fucked up.
No.
Hey,
One of the things with these,
Ronnie.
they're known to have decks of many things, and are quite talented in pulling cards that they want. But I did not include that.
Smart. We already
You
rolled
don't
on
need that in your life.
I got a 16
Okay.
on performance.
You're gaslighting them very well. Did you want to use like grease and a torch, or?
Oh. No. These aren't witches. If they were witches, I probably would.
Figurative. Figurative, not literal.
It was a pretty good joke.
We're not in
Come
Salem right
on.
now.
That was a great joke.
I could be in Salem tomorrow.
That's nuts.
We could see what happens if we went the day just for science.
Let me burn all down.
Yeah. Sure, that would go well facing off against him alone after knowing something more about him. Yeah. All right.
Bringing up the body.
You do? Yeah.
Covered.
Yep.
Smothered.
That is chunk covered and smothered.
Oh god.
In 20 minutes.
Yikes.
Terrible.
Oh,
Maybe you guys rename this place the Waffle House.
Is that a cheesy joke? I don't know.
There's just no pigs to be found. No ham.
oh god.
But you guys went ham.
We're gonna give ham.
Yeah, we did.
So what now?
Let's take the body to the chapel, I guess.
We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get. All right.
All right. It's only been like what, a few minutes at most since we were going to Peggy's house to talk to her. It's probably been like what, 15 minutes, 15, 30.
It was a
No,
ways away
it's-
from the town.
It's a decent.
Oh, okay. Okay, I couldn't remember.
It's pretty. It's relatively remote.
Okay.
So, and that's part of also where like could have been here for months, and as farmers, like no one comes and visits. You go and grab supplies, and
Oh, we'll go back into town then.
Yeah.
so you guys head into town and meet up with the, head person at this church and such, and they're like, start to inform them of basically the corruption and things that you found. They immediately take cause and concern for the fields and that they need to be purged for the potential of essentially reproducing or farming or birthing whatever these things were, and whatever corrupted things that was. And as you guys walk, you could have ritually cast Identify.
Yeah.
And found these worms to be plants of these things. Little tiny baby ones to be nurtured into baby ones. Part of what they identify is that you learn a little bit more. These things are called gugs. And they get to be a huge size.
Oh.
And as you explain a little bit of the level of threat of these things, and to this guy, he goes, you probably saved not only our town, but all of the surrounding areas. Had they had the time to grow and do what they were, it would have been a monstrous level threat. We would have been lost without you coming this way. What are your names?
Cedric.
House
Cedric Aurelius. Push him to the front.
This is their daddy.
It was really he was instrumental in all of that happened here. If he didn't neutralize the threat by polymorphing him into a turtle, this could have gone very badly.
Boy, sir. Your efforts have saved hundreds of lives. We will spread your name.
Let's go.
And what do we call your troop?
Montgomery.
Oh my god.
Cedric thinks for a second, and he goes, the Void Walkers.
Original.
And he's like, all right, okay, we will make your name known far and wide.
Now it's not an original name in the future if we pick it.
No, we're taking back our name.
Aurelius Legion or something.
We're taking back our name.
You could correct him. You have the power to influence the situation. It's not set in stone. This is the beginning of
Just Aurelius. That's the only name you
Guard of House Aurelius.
There you go.
Sure. Or we like the Watchers
right.
of Eternity or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Watchers
A
of
little on
Eternity.
the nose, but I love it. Cedric goes, sorry, they have many names, but let's go by the guard of House Aurelius, a new rising house, a noble one to be fair and ruling and helping for all. And as he's saying and speaking these words, it's as if he has aged 10 years. And there's this serious, confident tone. And you can hear him reciting some of the things that you have said are the values and stance of House Aurelius. What you have informed him. And he knows what it will be. And he speaks with the confidence of what is. And as he does, he goes, We are wise beyond your times, and we will help point the way to the future. We are coming, and we will be settling in the north from here. And spread the word. Our influence will be far and wide. As these, my friends, are the watchers of eternity. And the guy's pretty much floored and just like, yes, sir. Gives a little like noble like kind of bow and sprints off. And he goes, give me an hour. And you don't know what he means by that, but y'all are here at the chapel in the town in this area.
They don't have clocks.
They have sundials that don't. And as I'm so sorry. Bitter much? No. As he sprints off, do you guys wait or y'all peace out?
Yeah, I'll first of all long rest, right? Or short rest.
Short rest.
Would I have any knowledge of if doing the 8-hour ritual of plant growth, it just enriches the land? Maybe would that help restore the land to its original state?
There's a good chance. There's a good chance. You're not sure the full extent. You've never really experienced what this level of corruption or effect has been. But you imagine that would be a great start.
Could I make a check, see if like the hollow spell would be something that would get rid of this? I don't have a lot of knowledge in that. Noah has knowledge in that.
Who's that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's more of a cleric thing, so really you should be the one that's rolling that.
Religion, yeah.
Because the hollow spell.
Yeah.
Today's the opera day, isn't it?
It's Hallow.
Hollow, yeah, not hollow.
Is today the opera day?
Correct.
No. Oh, sorry.
I wish it was a little later though. I'm gonna send a blackfish.
Nice.
It's bad. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, it would definitely help, but the ability of like how much space it affects, it would take the attention of someone for that could do that. Probably weeks to start to be able to cure this land, but that would 100% work.
I don't know anything higher than that except maybe wish, right? Yeah.
So
give me a few levels.
But with this, you guys get a short rest, gather yourselves, and you can see distance a little away from y'all, talking to people about and spreading stories of what happened with first-hand accounts are two of the individuals that survived that have the spears, and it's like nothing you would have ever seen ever before, and what these could have, this threat they've told us these things would have been, there was hundreds of them all throughout, and they pieced them together piece by piece by piece, untouched. We were watching in awe. They were unfazed. They bounded into it after and stood and slayed these creatures in the thousands and
Hundreds of thousands.
and
What we saw. We know what we saw.
and so there's definitely been some seeds planted at this farm.
Oh, these two guys that survived.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were your names again? The survivors?
Wait, I know this.
He does.
I don't know who survived.
I think it's.
It's not the brothers.
You said it
Right.
was at one point.
I made it instead of Montgomery Brothers. I made a joke about it being the Montgomery Brothers
but I
instead of
think it's
Misfits.
Billy
But the brothers were in the field.
Christopher.
So
Billy and
Barbarian
Christopher.
died, I think.
Yeah, because he was one of the brothers.
Daryl,
Yeah.
the Barb,
Yeah,
and Jeb, his brother.
Yeah.
Are my notes.
Daryl and Jeb died.
There was only 4 of them other than Ale.
Oh.
So if
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
survived,
It would
Yeah,
have to be Billy and
then
Christopher.
it would.
Yeah.
Billy and Christopher. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gnome and the Bard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The bard will sing of our
Yeah.
exploits.
Billy the very
forever.
fat gnome. And Bard.
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah.
Those are my notes.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
Christopher.
Well, considering all the circumstances, you two did very well in there.
Yeah, totally. Super well.
With this, they, I think we have, made a horrible realization today that we aren't cut out to do this. And we aren't but shortening our lifespan drastically to attempt.
Ooh, I'm gonna reach out and put a hand on his shoulder and say, you could still serve. We intend to do good here, with Cedric, of course. Maybe you could join House Aurelius and help him do good deeds. Maybe not to combat, but through other means.
Would you take us as your squires? Or noble knights, or something? I don't know what the words are.
It'd be a big favor, but
And-
we probably could.
Well, you're talking to Cedric,
Oh.
you know? And Cedric goes, bit short. We'll make it work. And takes in 2 spoken for guards in the first of a formation of some kind of guard or beginnings of power.
Wow.
As shortly the pastor or priest of this area is sprinting back holding a chest. He's out of breath completely. He plops it down. He drops to a knee and goes, I've gone around getting as many offerings as I can, and we've wound together a few thousand coins. I know it's not a full testament to what has happened, but we are willing to be a vassal state of House Aurelius and help fund what you're building.
Cedric?
Cedric steps forward and goes, keep this, invest it into the growth, and 10x the returns. Yes.
Oh, Dad's Cedric.
He kind of like steps back a little bit and he goes, you do this for nothing? And Cedric is, you do this for the future. And you just feel the voice and the every bit of confidence of knowing what will be just exuding from this boy. Turned man in 5 days of interactions, and it's a little awe-inspiring. But soon the interactions wrap, and you guys get on to Cedric stepping back a little bit, dropping this heavy, lifted confidence, and goes, we did well.
Yeah, we did.
No, Cedric, you did well.
Yeah, you thought I was running.
Give me your track record, can you blame him?
I understand, and
You
but
played.
I've asked and been given a lot of instruction.
You did well. Exactly what I would have done.
You're teaching me what to do, and before I had to ask, but I knew exactly what you would have said was the best, and just went with instinct on it, and got the distance, and I knew y'all had it, and I was doing my part.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man. That was an evil bear.
Are you a proud grandchild?
Oh, yes. Shut up. If I may, Bard and Christopher and what's his name?
Billy?
Christopher and Billy.
Christopher and Billy. I think Christopher, what you should do next. Write songs and tales of what happened here and go to the neighboring cities and tell the tale. And just travel around this area and spread the word.
Where should we meet after we do that?
There's a plot of land, I think it's north of here at this point.
Okay.
Meet us there.
We'll look for you, and until we find you, we'll keep doing our part.
Good.
Stay safe. Don't forget your name, Errol.
As you're walking away, they're like, I know a person who can get us start we can start making flyers and stuff. Help join up with the new force.
Good.
And so it starts to spread through this overall less than respected, less than valued portion of the human district, in a way of inspiring all of these around that are affected by this into being a part of something larger. And it seems to have a great grassroots movement now. And with that, Cedric then goes, so we're traveling?
Did you want to try to fix the fields before we left?
It's not relevant, but no. I mean,
Good hurt too.
Give it a shot.
I'm worried that it might be a little bit above our punching class.
could at least
like
burn all the growth that's there.
We can try, yeah. Yeah, actually, that'd be pretty smart, I think.
Just try to do it something at least. Give them a
I
head
can
start.
just throw a flaming sphere and move it around until everything's lit up and burn everything.
We can fireball a little bit.
And then bless the fields, and then we'll.
Yeah. That actually would be really smart.
And then, I mean, we just acquired this as a vassal state, so enriching the land probably doubled it.
Yeah, actually.
I think that's the move.
And then I know I have a few fireballs left in me. I actually have 3 fireballs left that I can do.
It's a half-mile radius with the plant growth. That's like, I don't know what it is in acreage, but it's decent.
So you guys spend a little bit more time here,
Mm-hmm.
work on getting that,
We'll probably spend
Cast,
a solid day.
and then take the night and
Yeah.
take a long rest before you guys travel on further.
Probably.
And you guys work to do so, and you can see the Johnson families trying to put back their world.
Yeah.
And the Cedric talks to them and says, talk to the town's priest, and he will give you support to rebuild. And just let him know House Aurelius is trying to help. And with that, you guys spend the night, use the tiny hut,
Tiny hut.
use watches. Is there any conversations or any things you guys want to have individually before we jump to the next day?
At some point, I'm going to try to kind of quote unquote sneak off. I'm gonna go back up to the Johnson's house, and I'm going to leave a note that says to rebuilding. I know this doesn't help. This won't bring back what you've lost, but hopefully this will help build back your future. Cedric, and I'll leave 1,000 gold on the pillow.
Okay. Sounds great.
And then expend both of my 3rd level spell slots for fireball, and we're gonna start on the field, burn the fields.
Okay. So in starting on that wall of fire,
Wall of fire, things like that.
start to cleanse things, and using a little coordinated effort, you guys can start to purge some of the stuff and potentially kill anything that was in these things.
Can I gust of
The-
wind and push the flames further?
Yeah. So with y'all's combined efforts in things, y'all are being able to focus on a portion, and especially one that seemed to be where they were gathered, and purge this area first.
I can also put the flames out because guys are.
Oh yeah.
Cedric has control flames and is able to help shape and move and keep things from spreading, and y'all start to work around this, and you're able to even start.
Stab it on the ground. Light it.
He's tending the garden, into the garden, and you are able to create a nice perimeter with your geyser and make a place where it's not to burn past these points. And so between all of y'all's efforts in this, y'all do some great field cleansing and management and destruction of it to rebirth it to something new, with you fully casting plant growth and starting to bless this half-mile radius area, I think. And incredible steps forward. In the morning, when you guys wake, unless there's something y'all want to talk.
Smithy anywhere in the town?
Not in this town.
Okay,
Not in this town.
that's fine.
It's rather small, but it's something.
Do you want to spend some time trying to forge Oberon's armor?
That's why I was asking.
Can we actually? Do you think we should stay here for a few days?
They don't have a smithy,
But we have.
and I don't have tools.
Oh no, we did. We bought some in the Giants District, right?
Did we?
I thought so.
Oh, we did.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn we
Yeah.
did.
That was one of y'all's efforts.
I know. I mentioned it. If you didn't go buy them, I definitely would have bought
No,
them.
it definitely happened.
Oh no, I do have them in my inventory.
Definitely
Cool.
happened.
Nice.
Look at that. Cool, yeah. That was why I was asking, was I wanted to spend time
But-
on that.
You can make progress towards this without having all of the shop or tools or even a forge or anything like that. But you can still make progress in towards that.
Yeah, I was
Preparing
going to do
different
that while they
pieces
were
and
burning
things.
the fields, because I
Okay.
can't help with burning the field.
Yeah.
Should I just give him my full plate? Help him with that?
It's a great idea. You'll just be without armor in the
That's
meantime.
That's fine.
Um,
Yeah, you'll have my full plate.
so just keep note that your AC is now reduced. Unequip that, and until that's complete, that's what the status is.
Invisibility on yourself.
Um,
You
You
I don't
can,
think I have enhanced ability
uh,
earlier today.
but
I
you
can- yeah, I
can
move
do
towards
plus-
progress
still have
with
a lot of
this
armor, so.
and progress. No role to take at the moment because you're not even at a fully kitted out to do like full work that you want. But you have the tools necessary should you find a place. And you're doing the necessary preparation and work on this.
My AC only went down by 1.
Okay.
With this, you guys come to the new day, all well rested.
Long rest.
Yep. And you'll see several carts and horses and people coming to the Johnson's farm to help, to work on making sure this threat is expunged and work to do more or less the same things y'all were doing with accelerated with magic, but by manual work and force and lighting and trying to work on cleansing this by hand. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some time, but they're jumping on it when taking no lack thereof caution. So, with this, you guys spring forth in today onto your journey northward. Having people cheering for you as you leave and acknowledging everything as you guys kind of keep Cedric in an elevated position of leadership, and more so to have him be the one easily in a seat a little higher than everybody else if you're on a cart or anything else or anything that's been provided. It's just an automatic, we are pushing him as the figurehead. And y'all travel. Somebody make a survival check. No advantage, just straight.
That is a 19.
Wonderful. You guys progress with no possible random encounter or anything that happens along your journey and travel further north. It's getting colder and other things like that as you are moving through, but you guys are overall resilient and push through and have a small little stop at what looks like basically like a roadhouse. A place to stop for the weary traveler along the way going along this path. You get some drinks. You have some people that are curious about your very interesting group. Ask you all about your adventures and what you've done and things. You regale with stories.
Why not?
A performance check.
Okay.
Charisma or...
I'll do performance. That is a 26. I rolled 13.
Before even an hour of being at the roadhouse. Valkyron has amassed a small collection of everybody clambered up close to this little elevated perch where musicians would play, to him just recalling the events of the fights and the details and regaling them with the lore of what just had transpired and what the threat was and how it had almost overwhelmed everything and how brutally people were eviscerated in the process and the horrors that were found and the ones that were tortured and all these details and everything. It starts to take up a story, a legend of what was the answer to save this surrounding district and area. Before long, you guys get a long night's rest, have drinks bought for you, and enjoy your time before heading even further north. Before long, you are arriving at what would be roughly, there's not a pinpoint, the existence of where House Aurelius' domain is. Basically, they're where they pick up and start to build and establish. And as you're here, you know, geographically, you're in the right place. There's just but a tiny little town here. Very small village. And it's kind of close to the foothills of one of the mountains. And being a little bit more higher in elevation, it has great scenery. And the view of the mountains on the one side and the fields that roll off in the distance on the other. There is a river not too far that comes from the mountains and the snow melt and comes down a little distant from where you guys approach on this one road to this place. It's a rather measly, not well-traveled road, but a small village is in this wonderfully beautiful visual scape of an area. And it's probably a collection of about 20 or 30 possible homes and maybe 10 or 15 businesses within those or places of worth or merit. And it looks like maybe they take up most of their supplies by a little bit by farming, but maybe mostly by what's from the river and fishing and other things, or hunting off into the forest and foothills of the mountain. But there's a little bit of snow coming down at this point, and as you guys are on approach, there's no way to hide your approach. You're in a cart, you got some horses, and you're just clopping along on here. You guys see off in the distance, everybody make a perception check.
Nice.
27.
26.
19.
23.
23.
18.
18. Okay. With a 27 and a 26, you guys pick out details of people in the distance moving, and it's getting a little later in the day. The sun's going down. It's harder to see but you see a little bit of light flicker in other places, and lights being snuffed out, like torches and other things like that. There are a few lights around what is like the central town square and torches and other things like that, but there's movement and stuff that seems atypical, not a norm. Should we prep?
Yes.
I'm not too worried.
I'm going to cast Gift of Alacrity on Oberon, and I will cast Gift of Alacrity on Aaron. And then Cedric will cast Gift of Alacrity on you two.
I'll cast 8 second level on you.
Make sure your max hit points aren't reduced anymore after that long rest.
Who'd you cast it on?
Those 3.
Those 3? Okay. Did you want to do a...
plus 5 to my max HP, right? For aid?
Yes, because I actually did second level.
Did you want to do a warding... freedom... crap, what's it called?
Death ward?
Death ward on Cedric? Or do you think we're good?
I feel like we're probably fine.
Give it a laugh.
I'll do
+8.
I'll do a warding bond, but I don't feel like death ward is
That's
warranted.
You can save that. It's okay.
Hey, hey.
Did you want to give somebody advantage on the initiative roll? I gave.
Yeah. I
those
mean, everybody's
to-
buffed on initiative pretty much except for you and me.
You, me, and Cedric are the only ones. So you can give yourself an advantage.
I don't like being high in initiative though.
Okay.
It's the wizard.
Yeah, you can give it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have advantage.
Cool.
You guys drop some buff spells.
Yes.
Getting prepped.
Go to +5 to max HP modifier. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think that's everything.
As you guys push forward, carefully, prepped up in some spells, casting them at the appropriate time frames and durations to be effective, you guys are arriving at what is actually a pretty well established border wall around this town. Maybe to stop a possible roving threat or misfit band of, bandits or people that would pressure them into money, other things like that. But you see no guard present at these walls. And what you don't see is that out on the surrounding of this town and this well-established border, and it just can't traverse easily over. It's not like these towering castle walls. They're like a good 6-foot wall that's built around this thing. Anybody could jump it at different points or stuff like that. And it's not overly huge, but it gives a good perimeter. But set at what is the only road going into this space, and there are some farmlands that are out beyond that are farmed, and you can see the little wagon wheel marks going different places out of the fields and onto the road and other things like that. And for at this time and season of this, there's nothing that they're actually farming at this time. Everything's already been harvested. Everything's ready for what is the coming of the new year and everything. But what's the most notable and interesting thing? I guess everybody make a intelligence check or insight. So I guess you could do investigation or insight.
Okay.
18 investigation.
Okay.
10.
10.
19 inside.
10 insight.
10.
20. You're 20 insight.
Okay.
I could also just climb the wall.
I can just fly up.
22 insight.
22. You guys, looking at this, there's an easily accessible way straight through with the road, the single road. And what's so weird is that there's no gate. There's no partitions, there's no large shuttering of doors, there's no portcullis. But what you see is that there is, the way the walls meet on the side, they are met in a way that you can see the foundations are cleared to where 2 towers would be up on either side, about 10 feet tall, and some kind of portcullis or gate would be here. It is completely, cleanly not there.
Are there giant footprint or any type of footprints besides normal human footprints anywhere?
No, just regular foot traffic, and the dusty road and other well-traveled road is hard, compact. There's not there's clear extinguishable tracks, but what you see off in the distance or perception checks around the fields or surrounding softer dirts, there's no large creatures or things, or it's all humanoid, regular type.
They haven't built it yet.
But it could be that possible. It could be that they've just prepared to build it. With y'all's insight, it's the section of the walls and stuff look to be well aged.
Not close to the
It
wall,
doesn't. Maybe they have just recently taken it down. But it probably was there. But why is it not?
Are there any?
The questions drive you a little nuts.
Are there any animals that I can see
looking around, making an effort to make a perception check. I say with advantage. 28. There are stables, horses,
Outside?
not in within the perimeter. You guys are now close enough to the city to see these details, and are rolling into no one greeting you. There are stables, there are horses tied up. This place is populated, but windows are shuttered. Doors seem to be locked. Torches to the outside, no light coming in from these houses. It seems to be they have essentially boarded themselves in on seeing the approach, possibly. But there's like a stray cat or a pet that's walking about.
I'll get within 30 feet and reach out telepathically and ask, what's the deal? Where are the people?
They're here. I think they're scared of you.
Is this a defensive setup? Are they like ready to defend?
I don't know their plans. They didn't tell me anything.
Is this the
A lot of
first time?
people moved to the square.
Is this the first time this has happened that you've been alive?
No.
Sorry, Mercy. Mental sneeze. Thank you. Eat a carrot.
Oh, for me?
Later. I got you.
Now? You don't have carrot.
Later.
I feel misled.
No, it's later. For sure.
That's a good rule.
For me, it is. I mean, it's a horse. 15. Later, trust me.
Okay.
Good offer.
I'll relay that to the group.
Relays that to the group.
Yeah.
Do you go to the square?
So everyone's gathered in the square, is what the horse said.
Sounds like a scouty.
What time of day is it? Is it night?
It's getting there.
Getting night? Okay.
Yeah. And there are, like,
Target acquired.
on the path, it ends to like a decent like square. This is a circle type arranged town that all kind of congregates around this main like marketplace or town announcements or anything like that. But it's decorated for a festival. And you see like lantern lights of like street lamps that have been lit, that are still lit. But like houses are shuttered and dark.
Let's walk up to the gate, I guess.
Let's go to a festival.
Y'all are already through the gate to have talked to the horse.
Okay.
To the
The
festival.
lack thereof gate.
Okay.
You walk through the entrance to the walls.
Should we sit around here or just in the bridge?
Festival.
Send Ronnie.
No one matches your energy. No.
To the festival.
Oh, okay.
You dispatch the silent killer.
Oh, so you sit him forward. Okay. You invisible.
You want telepathy with us? Telepathy with us?
You
Make sure
you
they're not
match up telepathic bond with some people.
I love it. Everyone's like, let's be careful. To the festival.
You want to play some like
Yeah, man.
jovial like
Yeah.
entrance music
There
or?
you go.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Roll 7.
Your best winter solstice themed music.
I didn't have this back when I was growing up. Sure.
31.
31. You are essentially, no one can perceive you. You are a ghost.
Imperceptive.
And you are moving at a decently fast pace despite being stealthy. And you could have been even more stealthy had you been slower, but you push forward and ahead. What you come to is a very empty square. It's wonderfully decorated, and there is like 5 or 6 Yuletime trees in this square that are like well decorated and beautiful. It's rather, it's rather festive. It's rather glorious. You haven't seen a tree this glorious and all of your time within
I'll move Auburn a
the
little bit.
Central Trading Hub,
I am walking
or I'm sorry, can you move your hand real quick? I'm trying to find my cursor. Oh, there we go. I thought it was way farther. So zoom in.
Guys, Christmas goes hard here.
But you see the
Arcade-miss.
5 trees here. The one in the middle, you have never seen something that is quite as glorious. In all of the Central Trading Hub, and especially in all of the Devil's District and Demons and all that stuff, never in any of your time or exploration. And you come by a frozen little fountain here, and the little bits of water frozen that have been spitting out from it. And this tree, I mean, maybe 30 foot. Like, you don't know if they have like a giant friend that brought this from the giant district. Like, where did they get this thing?
Lorax, speak to the tree.
Yeah.
And part of it is like, okay, 30 feet. I mean, that's a pretty like normal tall size tree, but a Christmas tree, that's honking, you know. And the base is very wide. You're looking at like a 50 or 40 foot tree, wide base and very tall. And it's decorated with glorious, glowing orbs and ribbons and everything else. And there's a nice, wonderful, like stained glass star that's on the top. And it's illuminated with some kind of magic, like maybe like a eternal flame or something that just never goes out, a continuous flame. And it's the magic
Krampus.
of it's the magic of, you know, the winter solstice and everything else. Oh yeah!
Can I reach out to the tree beside us, not with words, but I want to assess its mood?
What are you saying?
Berlin Wood.
The tree right here.
Yeah.
Y'all are way back. He's the only one coming up to here.
Move this tree.
Oh, well, me too.
Y'all are still way back. He went ahead.
Any tree.
He's scouting. You know, when y'all get there, y'all can get there. But as you come up to this thing, or get to the fountain, or whatever, you see that there are... make a perception check. Let's see if you can pick up on these details.
That's nat 20.
Oh, glorious. Okay. There are plenty of footprints throughout this place. People have been here today. The snow's not falling heavy. It's pretty light overall. So there's not like all these have gone away, all these footprints or anything like that. There's been plenty of traffic today. There may have been some kind of festival today that they have quickly moved and boarded up for a possible unknown band visiting this remote town that looked to be well armored and well equipped and overall terrifying with elephant folk and other things. And there's no way to obscure your approach. It's just the one lone road. And they saw, and they seemed to have gone into action and moved quickly, some kind of protocol of board it all up till we find out their intentions, you know? As you guys come in and you're playing your jovial type music and stuff.
Yeah, there's no hiding for us anymore, guys. My mace glows for like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Rudolph.
It's canon now. I can change the color.
But did you, with your natural 20, pick up all of these different details and kind of piece this together? You're relaying information to them telepathically. You pick out near the base of this tree, like underneath the leaves. It's a good canopy, but it's about 2 or so feet off the ground.
Present for me.
There are a collection of presents that seem to be either like all addressed to, like, you see different ones to the Grovers and to Mrs. Hotwell, and there's all these different other names and to and from different families, and it's kind of like it seemed to be like the town's gift exchange and presents and stuff. And with there looks to be a rather like ornate silver and red like gossamer like crazy intricate chest that is open, but it's not like you can see its contents from here, but it looks to be reflecting some of the light and glittering and stuff like that, either as like a donation pool or a collective money or something like that. But it looks to be rather valuable and ornate. It is probably about yay big. It's not huge, but it looks really nice. And you're not sure, but it's kind of tucked in pretty close to the base of the tree.
Just go touch it. I'm gonna do detect magics.
Okay, you cast detect magic, and you pick up. There's magic right beside you. It's a fountain. It has some kind of enchantment to make it work and operate. Some kind of shape water and just thing that's supposed to be continuous and other things like that. With that, you get a little closer to the tree. As you get in closer, you've paused for a long enough time. Have you told them to come advance into the space or stay back? Or
Right, yeah.
No.
Still investigating.
you guys are continuing your movement towards the square?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're moving and marching forward closer and closer, you spot out someone peeking through a window trying to spy your music and such. And it's a little kid. It's like, and you see him get pulled down with a hand like out of the window. You kind of wave. Make a persuasion or charisma or performance check.
That's on.
He's gone.
That is the 20 tire.
22. As pretty soon another face kind of peeks over and it's an adult of some sort and kind of immediately locks eyes and moves away and gets back behind there, not realizing that you had seen its child and you can see the kind of like the concern. And then the face kind of reappears in the window and is more curious. And they seem kind of disarmed by you. And slowly but surely, as you're probably about 40 or 50 feet from the square at this point, you could have a sight line on this massive tree and the fountain and stuff like that. The door opens.
Hi.
And it goes, who are you with? Why are you here?
Oh, with these fellas here. Really ready to just go on. We're, heard about a plot of land over here. We wanted to settle.
We're,
You settlers?
we're travelers from. What was the town that we were just at?
I don't think we got a name.
We actually did not get a name.
You know the Jones?
The
Johnsons.
Johnsons?
I'm afraid not.
We just came from a town south of here.
How many days travel?
2 days travel, I think. 1 day.
That must be Dover.
Oh. We
Over there.
we saved the
That's-
town from a. We saved the town and a few other towns from potential disaster. So we've just kind of been traveling. and-
Your hero adventurers?
Yes.
It never happens.
Yeah.
I apologize. We seem to have interrupted something rather
Well-
grand.
Be careful. Don't go into the square.
Oh boy.
Hey, Ronnie, don't go in the. Come back. Come back.
He doesn't say much more past that. You kind of like immediately kind of perk up and
Yeah.
do that.
What's up with the square?
It's our protector. It lives there.
Oh. Ronnie, come back now.
As you approach a little closer,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to get a better look,
Mm-hmm.
using detect magic, trying to figure out everything. You're not picking up anything on the tree. Not the lights, not nothing. You're getting closer. These gifts and things are magic. And as you're getting closer on that 30-foot range, you're now under the boughs of this tree. As you are moving towards and carefully, you're invisible. And you feel the tree move its branches down to the ground in every side.
Cool.
Very Peter Pan-esque.
and quickly you realize that
It's a whomping willow.
there's no like out. It is created a full perimeter around you, nothing else. It has just lowered its limbs, and you hear, run and get out of the square.
I don't know that I can.
It seems one of our compatriots is now underneath the tree.
Oh no, sprints out, running towards the thing, and he going, no, it's fine, they're safe. And he's running and yelling, and it feels like it's in slow motion.
The box that's there, can I flip a coin into the box?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Do
do
you
that.
stay invisible?
I'll and show good faith. I'll take my hood down.
You throw the hood down and have a coin out, and as it lands into the chest, you can immediately feel like that was a sign of good faith, and the limbs move back up and away, and the guy's running in, and he's like coming to the fountain and coming to a rest as you guys are following in close behind. And he goes, I thought you were a goner. Oh man, it would have ended really badly. You must not have had bad intentions. You guys must be good.
We try.
It is a great test of people's morals. And it's...
So he's not the evil one in the party.
A really good lie.
And pretty soon there's more people coming out from the woodworks of hearing and seeing this interaction that they're good, they're fine. You just all call it off, and slowly crowds start to form in closer and closer, and they're wearing very festive gear and winter gear and other things like that, and you've stopped playing music and you hear others starting to bring up some kind of welcoming music to the square and back, and everyone's starting to go to murmuring and talking and all that stuff as y'all start to filter in closer. And the guy comes back and goes, I'm very glad that you were playing music and you got my attention, because I don't think that would have ended well.
I don't think usually end okay for us.
This tree is our protector, and usually serves as our gate to our village, and we feed it and keep it safe. And
What do you feed?
Usually cattle and other things. And he goes, we can resume the festival of another safe year. Everybody together, let's go. Oh, mimic tree, oh, how thankful are we for you.
I love this thing.
And
Divine sense on this tree. I would know it's a celestial feeder in bed.
it's not.
Thank God.
As you guys hear that word and you're like, this is the largest mimic that you could think of.
Wow.
And as they're all jovial and happy, and you can see them like just rejoicing and all this stuff like that. And he goes, he's been with our town for just over 200 years, and we've fed him very well, and he's protected us from any threats, and is incredibly good at it. We have a great relationship with it, and the amount of threats it's devoured at the gates when they see an open gate and they try to come through, and it just swallows them all whole. And the cheery sounds of everything.
In my
And
mind, psycho.
it goes, we don't have to have a standing army or active guard, and we enjoy a very peaceful life at the foot of the mountains, and it's scenery and an oasis. And
Well done.
That's cool.
This is Cedric Aurelius, and I'm kind of shove him to the front.
Very nice to meet you. I heard you are the leader of this group, and it goes, yes, I do speak for them. I'm sorry about our behavior, trying to see if there's anything wrong with the square. It's just normal operations. Just scout ahead, and thank you for speaking on our behalf and coming to say his aid. We are so grateful. Can we join in your festivities? Of course! Of course! And I hear you want to settle that maybe this is a community you want to join. Enjoy. Maybe we'll see what comes of it. And as the festivities park up and begin, you notice normal other traditions of things of what would be around a winter solstice and coming of Yule time. And there's a sense of relaxing. This place is well protected. And
Mimic tree.
That
was very close.
That's insane. I love it so much.
as glorious festival and eating and other things begin, and some games and other things, you guys are now in a small little village with some peculiar practices to stay safe and enjoy a peaceful life. But you guys enjoy the festivities and have fun. And the day progresses before you guys get able to, thoroughly enjoy yourselves and spread words of what's happening in some of your travels as different people are curious and coming up. And again, you relay some of these things and regale.
I'm relating all of these things.
And it is a wonderful festivity. And you guys are set now to see what choices and where you guys go next in their next adventure. Maybe what this town's more about. Maybe what land might be acquired near, or where does House Aurelius truly lie. And you're reflecting over the geography of the mountain and the river, and roughly where does this lie within that. And we'll figure all this out next time we play, and hopefully we'll all see you guys next week as we jump into this. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas around their mimic tree, and ready for the coming new year.
Elaine definitely has questions for these people. It feels like they're worshiping this tree.
You've got to talk to the mimic tree.
It's not. I can't.
You can.
Is it an actual tree?
So you can communicate with any creature,
Oh, I guess.
regardless of language or anything.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
You have that very unique ability. You can transcend the barriers. And so, the lost connection. And with this,
I gotta find a carrot.
You do.
Yeah, you better. The mimic tree's in the kitchen. You want it.
but thank you guys so much for playing. I hope you guys all have enjoyed today's game. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and enjoy your friends and family throughout it all. And we'll hopefully be able to play just before the new year again. So it's been such a fun year playing with all of y'all, and wild to think that we are 36, 35 episodes in.
Yeah.
And
No one's died, Bo.
Yeah. We died a little bit.
the twists and turns and the path and the journey it's taken has been so fun and so great.
Christmas
And
level up.
you guys do get a level.
Let's
go! Let's go!
That's a Merry Christmas. I thought about giving it to y'all earlier when y'all were at the first rest from after that huge fight, but I was like, it'll be better at the end. So, but y'all can go ahead and roll hit dice for those,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll wrap.
Remember what I roll.
6.
7.
Ooh.
Six.
Ooh. Ooh, it's a Merry Christmas. It's a Merry Christmas. These are all good rolls.
Oh, I get extra attack this level.
Okay.
You roll a d8.
You're awakening.
That's bad.
So do HP.
That's
It
also
will be by the end of
not
by the start of
great.
next game.
You should actually get your level increase.
I can't.
It's gonna auto increase.
Auto increase, but your average level.
I'm rolling so
You get to
terribly.
reroll that.
The rogue is a.
I can't
There you
roll
go.
above a 4 right now, which is
D6,
means I just have to keep re-rolling. There we go, 7.
So,
'Cause my-
I think it's a 4.
Uh,
you rolled a 5, so just be
My
overriding by
con
additional
is
1
plus
after
4,
you
so I
do-
can't
okay.
roll below average.
I see.
I rolled a 7.
Hey.
It took like 12 rolls to get there.
Because you kept
they were-
rolling under your con.
I'm gonna add it to my roll.
Yes.
All right. What'd you get for your rolled hit points?
7.
7? Heck yeah.
Let's
As good as it
go.
gets.
Hey,
Me
you,
too.
what a strong level up of hit points for everybody. Nobody got botched on anything. Wonderfully above average, as you all are. So, with that, we thank you guys so much for joining us on this adventure today. We hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and maybe we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Stuff for like-
My damage.
And the
Call
words-
the mimic and the coat.
Yeah, let's go.